Hello, and welcome everybody to the SWC World Championship Groupstage 2019. And we will be looking at Group B today. I'm Chris Shizzle, and I'm here together with the one and only Taki above me.
Hello, everybody.
Today we'll be watching 4 of the best players from Europe compete for a ticket to the European Championship Finals in Paris on September 2019, where they even have a chance to get a spot towards the World Finals, which will be in Paris again on 26 October 2019. During today's stream we'll have 5 matches, and in between the matches we'll have a small break. Of course there will be goodies, etc., but we'll go into more detail later on. And it's going to be interesting. 2 weeks ago we have seen Shen and Rosic fight their way towards the European finals, and today we'll be watching 4 brand new players, some familiar faces like Seijizo and Lucky Q, who have already played in the last World Championships, and some new faces, Ismo and the gameplay. What do you think about that, Taki?
I am pretty excited. I am really excited. So I have to tell, Seijizo, at this point, I don't think we have anyone else that plays a LD unit in this group stage. So I would love to see some Gianna wreaking some havoc. I want to see Gianna, a unit that I don't own, a unit that I will never get. I want to see some havoc.
Of course. And we know Seijizo, he's the top 10 player of the last season. He's a very strong player, playing a lot of tournaments on streams, etc. He will be ready for today. On the other side, we have Lucky Q, also has been up there for seasons already.
He's already G3 in RTA, so I think most of these players are already really high up at the current RTA. So that just shows their experience and their knowledge into the game.
But
so,
that might be their downside a bit as well, because Ismo in the game, and I was just said we have to pronounce this as Neem. Neem. We have to. They can surprise us. They're not that known on the end game brackets yet. They have been strong players. We all know them from Sieges, etc. Everywhere on the Europe server, but we haven't seen them on tournaments yet. So I'm really hoping to see them surprise us today.
I want to see some excitement. I want to see them to show us what kind of power they possess. At this point, the only thing that can, we're probably gonna see. I'm pretty fair that Lucky Q, out of all of these, has one of the fastest sets. So I
maybe
think
we know Lucky Q. He likes to cleave, but
he's a cleaver. So.
Actually, he surprised us last year at the World Championships, because before that he was cleaving everywhere and everyone, and he had such a high success rate with that. And then he came at the World Championships and he was like, I'm not cleaving today. He was just going a different route, playing a different game. If I remember correctly, he won his first match and he lost the second one against Shen, who qualified in Group A. So maybe he should have cleaved there, but I'm a cleaver myself. I really just want to see cleaves today.
You and the cleaves.
I want to see cleaves today. Let's do it, Lucky Q.
I've not scrimmed with them, but I accidentally faced Lucky Q in RTA yesterday, and I got to see what his new draft is. But I'm not sure if we're gonna see it in this elimination. I mean, in this pre-ban kind of game style. The units that he's mostly pick is like Vanessa. He goes for speed bruiserish kind of team comps.
Yeah.
But
I've also seen him going the Draco, Kali, Lucianoi.
You have?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. All right. So we're gonna see some single cleave, maybe some full cleave team, AoE cleave teams.
I remember he has already been doing that since like the 2nd or the 3rd season from RTA, and at that time I was just cleaving my way as well, and I saw him cleave in a complete different way, and we faced each other. I think we faced each other 2 times, and we cleaved each other in a complete different way, 1-1 against each other. I was a bit intrigued by his way of cleaving, and you don't see it that often. And he can go different ways. He can go like Molong, Daphnis cleaves, or he can go like Lucian Kali cleaves, but he can go also completely booster style.
I would like to see some 4-star kind of single cleave type of units being played.
Exactly.
In this game. But yeah.
Here we go a bit more into the brackets and the gameplay. Of course, we have 16 players in total competing for their spots in the EU final. 8 of them will proceed to that. The top 2 players from the Europe Cup will proceed to the World Finals. Also in Paris, like we just said. And the game mode is a bit different than last year. Last year, the pre-ban phase was there. They can pre-ban a monster and they can pre-ban the same monster every single match. Yeah. This year they made it different. They stirred it up. They made every game look different. They cannot pre-ban the same monster twice every match.
You won't be able to pre-ban the same two units that you did the previous game. So we will probably be seeing a lot of dynamic playstyle, like different drafting. People have to play accordingly to the draft. So. And they will be out of their comfort zone. So every player won't be in their comfort zone. So if they're going to ban something, they have to adjust to that type of ban.
Exactly. And don't forget about the prize money.
Money.
They are fighting for a ticket to the European finals where they can earn $20,000.
I mean,
where's the prize pools?
Yeah, $20,000 and the world finals, which will be $150,000. So it's a lot they're fighting for.
There are a lot of packs.
Don't forget, during the whole stream, we will be having a raffle. Be sure to always check chat if you want to be, if you want to register for the raffle. Also, survey codes will also be put out during the breaks.
Exactly. Just make sure the raffle. Make sure to sign up as soon as you can. From our experience, 2 weeks ago, it was closed just after the stream. The codes worked a bit longer, but we can't promise anything. So use them when you can, so you don't miss out on some special juicy rewards.
You don't have to register on the raffle twice or 3 times. You just need to register once.
Exactly. We see the lineup of today.
Yeah. So it's gonna be Seichizu versus PQ, the first game. And then we have Ismo versus Neem, German fighting each other. It's gonna be a lot of yeah. We have to see how that.
German pride there, the German pride.
German pride. But don't forget, this is a double elimination kind of play. So if one of these players lose their first fight, they're still gonna get down to the lower bracket, and they will have a chance to 2 fights. Just 2 more fights to get into the Europe Cup.
Exactly. So, basically, you have to win 2, you're in the finals.
Yeah.
If you lose 2, it's over.
Mm-hmm. And so, first up is Seichizu versus Lucky Q. What do you think? How do you think Seichizu is gonna adjust? Like, it's gonna be hard to tell when it comes to pre-ban phase, but I'm pretty sure Lucky Q is gonna pre-ban the Gianna every time he has a chance.
Well, I think the pre-ban phase is... but it won't change a lot in this match. I think the same pre-ban phase will be very similar in the first, second, third match. Lucky Q will most likely ban out that Gianna, except for when he's going cleave mode, because when he goes cleave mode, that Gianna doesn't really matter. Getting turn 1, you can just destroy the Gianna, and she's like any other monster. So, but I would still put my money on Gianna ban there. I think from Seichizo's side, I think it's quite known Lucky Q likes to use Bastet, and his win rate is so much higher when he uses Bastet. So I see Seichizo really banning that Bastet out of there in the first match. So my guess would be Gianna and a Bastet ban in the first match.
Most likely. Or like if Seichizu feels confident enough, he'll probably ban the Vanessa as well. If he has a chance. So first time he's probably gonna ban the Bastet. Second time, it depends. Honestly, it depends on the way they pick and the way they draft the fights.
Exactly.
So here we go. We have Seichizu. His first Nat 5 is a Gianna. Can you believe that?
The salt. Now, he's a friend of mine, and I know he got that Gianna after 9 months of play. So he didn't get anything else at the beginning. So.
And here we go. We have top 5 monsters. Miying, Alexandra. Representing Alexandra. I would love to see Lucky Q, please represent your fellow Taki with the Alexandra pick.
Use Alexandra. Please, I want to see it. I just want to see it. And he actually has the Dark Panda there as well.
Yeah.
We don't see the Dark Panda that often actually. So
No,
we might see it when he goes Bruiser mode.
It would be fun to see something out of the meta.
Exactly.
Like hopefully they're gonna like. Okay, sure, you have to stick to the meta, but hopefully they might have some like maybe show off to the audience a bit. We're probably gonna see a lot of show off. So
Exactly.
hopefully.
But that's the fun thing about Lucky Q. He likes to step out of this meta. He makes his own teams. What he uses is not common. So that will also trigger somebody else, especially in a tournament setting like this, to maybe make mistakes. Make mistakes on the pick and ban phase. That's what he likes to do, and that's where he's the best at. So let's see, because at the other side we have Seishizo. He played so many tournaments. He knows how it is. He played so many online tournaments as well. He knows how it is to have his Gianna pre-banned.
From what he has said, he has actually played like 90% of all of his RTA wings.
Last season, yeah.
Last season. Like imagine all of that. Like that's above 2,000 wings maybe for the whole total season. So he has experience in his belt. So
and he got rewarded for it. He got top 8. I think he got rank 8. Yeah, rank 8 on the world ladder, which is insanely high. And I think that's the best achievement any European player ever did on ladder play. Yeah. So,
I mean,
this first match it could have been.
He has been spamming that for everybody, so rightfully so. Like that is such an achievement. It's like top 8 out of the whole world. All right, so the first pick will be Lucky Q. I guess since Lucky Q has the first pick, yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna see a Gianna ban, just to set the fight in motion and see how Seishizu is going to adjust to the Gianna ban. He has to like get the feeling of what does Seishizu play with when the Gianna is banned.
Exactly, and Lucky Q, we don't know what his first pick is going to be. Like, does he go cleave mode? Does he go bruiser mode? We will see it on the first pick already.
Probably, like, it depends on how, like, what his playstyle is in this current meta. So, if we're going to see a cleave, all right. So I guess we're getting a pause there.
I see there's a minor issue on the connections right now. They're working on it and getting it fixed and getting us that first match that actually could have been the European final match as well. Yeah. I mean, like this.
Imagine that. I mean, to be honest, nobody picked anything, so people like the players still had no clue what either side is going to ban. But the ban will probably remain the same either way. So
yeah, of course. They have their game plans, of course. They know, okay, if he pre-bans this monster, I'm gonna do this. They have their game plan for those first few fights. I'm totally not worried about these guys not having a game plan.
So in this case, I would say that when it comes to Seishizu, I'm pretty familiar with how he plays. Like I'm familiar with he plays a lot of Hathor, doesn't he?
He plays a lot. Yeah, he plays a lot Hathor.
He doesn't want that RNG against Hathor to be getting slept all the time, and I've heard that he plays Bolvik, but I mean like Bolvik Amelia in his composition. So
like in some comps, if you can go like bruiser mode, if you have that Bolvik and the other people go on immunity, he's guaranteed that his Gianna is going to be banned because they want to keep their immunity up.
Yeah.
So he can trap them there. Like they'll go double immunity, knowing okay, we're gonna ban that Gianna anyways. He knows that Gianna is going to be banned, and he can prepare to that. And he just counters that with the Bulwark, and keeps his team alive long enough to kill everything from the opponent before they can do any harm.
Yeah. So like imagine he drafts Sierra, Gianna, and like a +1, and add in Amelia and Bulwark. In my position, I would have a question mark all over my face. Like, oh man, should I ban the Gianna? Should I ban the Bulwark? Should I ban the Amelia? Like all 3 units complement his whole team, so they're all a threat. So if you ban Gianna, you have to deal with Amelia and Bulwark. In the Amelia plus Bulwark, like Amelia giving the immunity every turn, stacking up, Bulwark stacking up with every buff that he gets. you have a really nice sustain to continue, and you have the Sierra to be the
damage dealer. Exactly.
To finish off the unit. Like Bolver can just get the unit really low. You put a bomb on that. Bye
Exactly.
unit. Yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
Let's see what they're gonna pre-ban.
Yeah,
I'm still putting my money on Gianna and Bastet. Gianna and Hathor.
All right.
That's actually smart from Seishizo because he does not have the first pick. He doesn't want Q to have the Bastet.
Yeah.
The Bastet, sorry, the Hathor.
Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing, as I saw from Q yesterday fighting him. Okay, never mind. I thought he was going to pick the Vanessa first pick. That's what he did. I faced him twice yesterday, so I thought he would pick the Vanessa. All right, so Seishizu counters with Sierra and Okeanos.
Q going with that Vanessa you were just talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And the Josephine.
There they are.
There we go.
There they are. The Amelia on the Bulwark.
Bulwark Amelia, as we said.
Well, actually, they're quite smart picks here since Q does not really have any damage yet.
Yeah, and like Seishizu has stun potential on Q's team, so I don't think depends on what Q bans on Seishizu's side. But if Q doesn't ban the Bulwark, Seishizu will have the Amelia proccing his passive, the stacks, and Josephine also. Josephine, every time she get her passive procced, Bulwark gets a stack.
Exactly, and as expected, Q going with Aegir for some damage. Seishizu directly countering that with a Diana.
All right, so he. What do you think? What do you think is going to be?
I think Seishizu might go for a friend ban here.
Mm-hmm.
So the sustain is gone on Q's side. They're taking their time though. Yeah, friend and the Bulwark.
All right. So
they
both have a really. Except that Q, it seems like just in this case, Q has doesn't have the. I mean, Seishizu in this case has the grip advantage with having a lot of in his kit. Like he has a strip, he has control. He has.
They both don't have any healing.
No, they don't have any healing. But Amelia can be enough to like keep your team fully sustained with the defense, with the immunity. Let's see.
Exactly.
What is going to be the?
Is he going to try for a reset on that Vanessa here and then just goes for an early kill on that Aegir?
Yeah. Seems like
it's resisted.
So he resisted. Okay.
That's just an unlucky start here.
Yeah. We'll just have to see how this is going to pan out.
And directly that Aegir proccing into a second hit, blending the branding. So Shizuda really has to make a choice now. Does he go for the kill on Aegir?
Or it looks like a shield and
just protect himself.
Mm-hmm. Probably put the bomb on Aegir and just not detonate it. Just leave it as it is because he doesn't have confiscate in this. Not yet.
Exactly, but that Okeanos is taking some heavy damage here.
Yeah,
and it
looks like it's gonna drop.
It dropped here.
So yeah, okay. So Aegir still
misses.
Doesn't left.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
All right. So Lucky Q seems to be controlling this fight pretty well. But Amelia has the human form up now, so he can get the immunity up. And Diana, like Diana can still do some Diana stuff, controlling the whole team.
Exactly.
Like, can nuke down the whole enemy team if she just wants to, Right. Lands the defense break on the Diana.
But that Sierra, a few procs, few bombs, misses another bomb.
All right. Okay, that feels Pepe hands in this case.
That's just crazy unlucky. Like you can't do anything about that. That's the RNG. Yeah. He misses the resist. Is it 100% resi Vanessa?
Almost feels like it.
It really feels like it. It resists the cooldown reduction. It resists 2 bombs by now. And Seishizo doesn't really have a choice. He has to kill that Vanessa.
And the Diana is now controlled. And so are we gonna see a stun and the passive? All right.
And the stun again.
It doesn't look. It doesn't. Oh, okay. Additional proc. It doesn't look that well for Seishizu.
Yeah, Lucky Q is just controlling the match from now
Yes,
on.
controlling. Even though he has no sustain, it seems to be enough with the team that he's playing with.
Exactly,
Right,
but
defense break.
Seishizo, like, he didn't land anything. That was the biggest decider of the match.
There we go. He landed the bomb. It's not going to detonate since Josephine has the passive up. Oh, Josephine landing almost every stun that she has tried to go for.
Exactly. Vanessa can...
Yeah, alright. It seems like it's... seems almost like a game for,
this match is
Lucky Q.
This match is in the pocket for Lucky Q. There's no way Seishizo can recover from that. But like we've seen on all the tournaments, they are taking their time. They're thinking, okay, what did I do wrong here? How can I change that in the next match?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So in this case, I would presume that Seishizu is trying to just, in this case, trying to prolong the game to think out of something that he can bring out from his pocket to deal with Lucky Q's team.
And next match, of course, he's gonna get that Gianna.
Yes.
Ooh, the bomb didn't kill on Vanessa either.
Yeah.
So it was the right choice to not detonate it.
Yeah. All right.
Seishizo really taking his time here.
Yeah, it's taking its time, just trying to figure out what should I do next fight. What should I? Okay, so I banned his Hathor. He banned my Gianna. What will I ban next? What has been an issue to me? Probably gonna see. I'm pretty sure. If we see a, do you think we're gonna see a Vanessa ban from Sai next?
I think Sai of course he's gonna use Gianna, but he doesn't use Gianna in like this very traditional first turn cleaves, which a lot of Gianna users actually use it. He still likes to use some bruiser kind of comps. So I think his biggest risk if he goes first on the Gianna, the biggest risk is gonna be getting cleaved. So we might see that Bastet ban here.
I mean, they can also surprise us. Like Seishizu might be able to surprise us, being able to counter a cleave team with Gianna involved in that team. So he maybe has some something in his pocket that both you and I do not know of.
I mean, of course, he has to. Otherwise, you don't end up that high on ladder.
Yeah,
if you get cleaved by cleavers, you don't end that high. So
really?
he has his counters, but you know, Lucky Q is not a traditional cleaver, so you don't know. I have no clue. Especially with Lucky Q.
Like they can just go out of the traditional ways that we have seen from the past tournament, past season in RTA. They might actually surprise us. So we'll just have to see how Seishizu is going to recover from this and try to. What do you think? Do you think that? I mean, I would like to see some Gianna. If he's gonna wait, like so Hathor was banned the previous this one. So
banned by Seishizo. So if I have to guess in this next match, Lucky Q is gonna ban that Hathor. Seishizo is gonna ban that Bastet. That's my guess right now, and I'm just hoping to see a cleave from Lucky Q. Like he's 1-0 ahead. He can lose this match. There's no worries for him after that.
So he can just go all out. He can go all out with this fight and for the next fight if he loses the cleave.
Exactly.
If we're gonna see the cleave, he might have a time to recover. All right. So last round pre-ban was Gianna and Hathor. So we'll be seeing the Gianna Hathor drafted right now, but they can still be banned in the draft.
Well, they can ban it the opposite ways. But I don't see Seishizo banning a Gianna, so that's not going to happen. No. I still think it's going to be Bastet versus Hathor. Oh, I'm wrong on both.
Right. We were totally wrong in this case. But we in this case, as I said, Vanessa banned from Seishizu. So we might see something. We might see something that we actually have no idea what's going to happen. So Hathor first pick from Seishizu. Lucky goes with a Fran first pick. And what are we going to see? Maybe Josephine? No? Okay, so
Okeanos. So he just wants to steal the Okeanos. So Seishizu can't use it there.
Seishizu doesn't really need to go Gianna that early. So he can just last pick the Gianna.
Of course. It's going to be picked, you know that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, come on.
Especially with these. There are already 2 immunity buffers there.
Q taking the Amelia. Right.
He's really playing the game here. Okay, I'm gonna pick your monsters, so you can't use them. What's his last one? Legmaron.
Ooh, Legmaron. Mm.
That's one of those surprising picks.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so Seishizu is of course gonna go Gianna, but what is he gonna pick against that Amelia Legmaron last pick?
I feel like he has to have some more buff removal.
Triana. So I'm expecting a Amelia ban.
Ooh, Odin.
Okay.
So Q is out there. He wants to either use Legmaron to squall somebody away, or he wants to use.
Do you think his whole team is speed tuned?
I'm assuming. I have no clue, but knowing him, it's speed tunes. On the other side, actually, that Triana pick is quite strong now.
Yes, of course. So, all right. So, of course, the Gianna ban and bans the Odin. Okay. Seishizu still has two potential strippers, which is Hathor's second skill and Aegir's third skill. So, it's not going to be too hard to deal with Amelia, and he can also land the bomb right after.
Okay, is this Okeanos going to land the skill cooldown?
Goes for the... Oh,
and it's a resisted.
Resisted, all right. Oh, you're gonna go for the sleep on Amelia, of course. Oh, gets resisted as well. Okay, this is a full game of
exactly. Nothing lands right now.
Summon is foreign. The new expansion, resistant. Right.
Lands the freeze, gets a fire proc there.
So,
can he sleep him here?
Is Fran gonna go in between the Sierra?
No. Ooh, Sierra goes first. Lands the bomb.
Gets the bomb. Is that enough to kill the lag?
It's not enough.
That is pretty tanky Lagmaron. Seems like an HP type, almost HP type Lagmaron.
Exactly.
Lands on Triana and Sierra. So he still has an Amelia in his team. So I don't think, it doesn't look like the Hathor is going to be much of a threat against.
Yeah, he didn't really have to stun there with the Okeanos, right? Let's see, can he kill here? No. That's a very tanky Lagmaron. He's just there to CC.
Like, it's probably built pretty tanky, most likely because it will be the first target.
Fran proccing there, now he has the attack buff. Can he one-shot?
24k, still with being that tanky and dealing. That is
that's insane.
That is something else. Hathor being almost not useful in this case. Gets resisted. Okay, Triana resists the reset from Okeanos. Gets a healing.
Alright, gets the heal up. Let's see, can he kill Aegir here? He does not.
Fran, no.
What is this Aegir gonna do? Does he still go for the Lagmaron? Take the risk? Yes, he goes for it.
I mean, you want to be able to...
reduces the attack bar.
Yeah. Wind versus water. But doesn't have any heal, so... I think
that Hathor can't do much there though. Fire procs there. Can he sleep somebody? Who is he going for though?
Oh, have to sleep the...
he goes for some extra damage on Lagmaron.
And crits on the water unit. Alright, so Aegir is dead right now.
He does not put the bomb on Okeanos because Okeanos' first skill could just return the bomb.
Yeah,
that's
and
very
also
tricky.
Fran has her second skill. She could just the bomb easily.
Exactly.
Also,
but Sierra got the kill there, so that Lagmaron is out of the way. We're 3 versus 3.
It's gonna be really hard for Sierra to land any bomb range because Q has Fran with immunity and also Amelia with immunity. But gets the bomb right here in between. So she okay,
actually, maybe he should have waited one more turn with Hathor to remove the buff, then he could just detonate afterwards.
Exactly. Hathor only being useful with her second skill.
Okeanos going for a full stun here. Gets it. 3 stuns in there. Yeah. Gets a reset, because is he going for a reset on Triana?
Does he really need to? Doesn't look like he needs to.
Goes for the reset on Sierra and actually gets
that was a good reset. She got a proc.
I mean, like, I'm still not sure which way this one is going. He can just heal up again.
Yeah, I mean, it looks almost like it's gonna be. I mean, it depends if Sierra is gonna be lucky getting the bomb in between the immunity. Then sure, he can actually just finish one of the units off.
Exactly. But meanwhile, Lucky Q is still forced to use his heals to keep that Emilia up there. So he can't really use the cleanse to cleanse a bomb in case it's needed.
But in this case, Lucky Q has more sustain, more healing. He has to. Seishizu needs some Triana proc to be able to survive the killing blow is almost here.
Exactly. He lands the bomb. Can he kill?
Okay. Okay. Is that enough to kill?
It is.
22k. Wow. That's finished. All right. So Sierra is probably dead here as well. Oh, gets proc. All right. So it's gonna be water fire versus double wind. I mean, as the game progresses, Triana will deal a lot of damage depending on what build it is. And,
exactly. And
Lucky
Q
doesn't have any sustain right now.
Yeah. And Q just lost all his HP. Free recovery in there. Yeah, so I think on the long run,
almost
Seishizo is in the benefit here. He's on a strong spot. He can even, like I said, he can heal. He can just sleep them here. He can heal up.
All right. To be honest, it looks in the back for Seishizo. Well, you never know.
It's in the bag. There's no way.
Yeah, it's in the bag.
There's no way Q is gonna recover.
I'm just hoping that the Okeanos, without any violent procs right now, procs a violent proc and surprises. Oh, a violent proc! It's a violent Oki, but of course it's not.
It's not. We'll see an Okeanos slowly dying here. It's game over.
Yeah, Lucky's just trying to. Most likely going through it. What's going through his head is what should I do to the next fight? What should I?
Exactly.
So just team building, doing this AK pause.
Exactly. Hathor just giving some extra procs. It doesn't matter anymore. Like last match, Lucky Q taking his time.
Yeah.
And we're having a 1-1. Actually.
1-1. This
is what I was hoping for. I mean, this is a very strong matchup, and I wanted to see this one to go to round 3. So
pretty balanced matchup. So well played, Seishizu. Well played. We'll have coming up for them too.
Exactly.
Who's gonna be the winner?
We're gonna see the same bands most likely at the beginning. Not sure if actually, well, Seishizu might switch it up, but we know from Lucky Q, he's gonna ban that Gianna because he either pre-banned it or he banned it during the fight, so he's gonna pre-ban that Gianna again. So
I mean, I don't think Seishizu needs to ban the Hathor as he did first round.
He actually might go for a friend ban here.
Yeah.
Lucky Q went for a friend first pick every match so far.
I mean, Lucky Q actually plays a lot with from this current season. He's been playing a lot with Bastet, Vanessa, Perna, and Shihu, the Water Monkey King, and the Fran. So these are his top 5 most used units. We haven't seen any. We haven't seen any Perna or Shihu from his side. So.
And maybe this match, Shisho, like the first match, he went directly on Sierra, Okeanos. Directly got the CC in there, which enabled Lucky Q to go to some protection, go Josephine, go Vanessa, etc. Maybe he might switch it up here a bit. Most likely he will still stick to that Sierra, but he might not go CC so early on, giving Lucky Q the chance to counter him that early in the match. But I'm still hoping to see Q go for a cleaver.
I mean, might surprise. But he wants to be in that comfortable position where he can actually maybe try something out of his spot, you know. But in this first couple of games, we're probably gonna see some standard comps, safe comps that they're really reliant on and they feel more safe on. And when they feel most comfortable, they're gonna change it up a bit and see we might see something Something more exotic.
Exactly. Maybe we'll see a Dark Panda this match.
Oh, I will love that. I will love that.
Or the Alexandria.
Oh, I love that. Oh, Alexandra representing.
Exactly.
Right, so, previous round was a Vanessa and Bull ban. So we might be able to see both of these units picked into this fight.
Yeah, we know Shishu likes to go to Amelia Bulver combination. But he did at the first match. He lost that match, so
yeah,
he's gonna switch.
As he predicted, he banned it.
Well, I had to recover from my predictions, right? The first one, I was completely wrong.
All right, what is Q gonna go? Are we gonna see a Bastet for the cleave?
We see the Vanessa.
Yeah, we can still see a Bastet. Like if he has a Daphnis somewhere in his pocket, we could probably go with the Daphnis single cleave type of. All right, so Vanessa, Triana, Seishizu going with Sierra and Hathor.
Yeah, and the Q is going for the Vanessa Triana comp. It's just so strong. They both have a revive, saving a unit which has been killed. Just leaving both of them there, it means you have to kill something 3 times.
Amelia Bulverick. Playing a lot of Amelia Bulverick. Can we? Oh man, what is Seishizu's trump card in this case? Will he be able to pick something that forces Q to ban it, or is it gonna be a obvious Bulverick or Amelia ban in this?
Ooh, there goes the Kenny Verhill.
Ooh, is this maybe Triana crit damage Triana?
Maybe she's going for the Antares.
Antares.
I would have guessed he might have gone for double immunity there. Since there's no strippers except for Okeanos on
exactly.
Q side. He's going for the Antares.
And Q only has 1 immunity, which is Triana. So, and it's not a safe immunity. It's just a single immunity.
It's just 1 turn.
Yeah. So but Seishizu going for the RNG with Antares.
Exactly.
Also, okay, so Q has nothing to deal with the immunity, so he has to hope that he can come in between the immunity.
Exactly. He has to hope that Genny gets a turn between. But Q has a lot of sustain here. He has the Vanessa. He has Triana to heal up. He has Genny to reset them.
Reset, exactly. Alright, so
she's starting with a double sleep there.
Yeah.
What again you gonna do?
I was surprised not seeing Triana on without will. So I'm guessing it's Nemesis Triana.
Yeah, exactly.
Gets the bomb on the Verd. Probably gonna set up the immunity, so Gani can't do a lot. And
ooh, he freezes the Gani.
Okay. All right, Antares. Antares, can we see some more Antares procs? Guess.
I don't think we saw him proc yet, right? The first one was.
Oh, he proc. Antares proc just now.
Alright, let's see the Amelia there. Cleansing everything, buddy. Giving that death break. Some more sustain. Ooh, that's
the stun. Alright.
And he survived it.
Alright.
There's the proc. He takes the risk there, but he gets rewarded because he stuns the Triana. Gets another proc. Can he kill there? He does not kill.
Okay, so gonna reset the Vanessa, gets additional proc. He has to focus on the Antares. That's oh my god.
Procs again.
That's a nice proc. Alright.
So he needs one more kill now.
Again. I'm just focusing on that Antares. I'm looking at every proc that.
Exactly. We're just waiting him to proc for him to proc. Come the Vanessa. Misses the
bomb. Ooh.
Again on that Vanessa.
Yeah, it feels almost like it's as you said, resistance build Vanessa. Gonna turn back into pony form, hopefully hoping for that additional proc right after.
And he gets it.
How he plans the defense break.
Exactly. Gets a defense break for himself, hoping he can last another turn on that Antares and kill that Virgil.
The damage.
That Genny can't do much this turn.
Yeah, probably yeah, exactly. Resets the Vanessa, gets additional proc. Can't do anything because of the immunity. Feels almost like the Vanessa. I mean, the Antares. Yeah.
Antares died soon.
You predicted correctly with the sustain with the Ganymede, Vanessa, and Triana. It's pretty hard to deal with.
It's very hard to deal with. He will just revive.
Yeah.
And
but
it was actually quite close. One more stun.
Oh, gets additional proc. Okay, so Sierra has the bomb again.
He lands the bomb
this time. First time.
First bomb out of 4 times on that Vanessa. The timing for him with Genny is quite nice though. Every time Amelia gets a turn, after that Genny moves.
Yeah. So Hathor has the sleep up right now. Okay, so here's what he has to hope for, a Triana proc. And gets the Triana proc. Alright, so Hathor cannot land the sleep. I mean, he could go for the sleep, but Triana has her second skill. So I would wait with the third skill from Hathor in this case.
Exactly, but that fire proc is what
that was a really clutch proc.
Exactly.
Tiara seems to be going down right now.
And that Genny just reset that Triana again. He has the healing again, and now
looks like game for in favor for Q.
Yeah, I don't see how Seishizo can recover from this. It's impossible.
Yeah.
And that's the sustain. That's what Q will try to do. Like, come at me. You don't have any healing. I will keep healing. I will keep reviving. I will take a lot of turns. Whenever I can, I will reset you. And he made it.
To be honest, like just looking at it shallowly, it looked almost. I would have guessed that it was looking in the favor of Seishizu, but yeah, I mean Vanessa, Triana, having Verd in that as well, and adding in the Ganymede. It's quite the sustain.
Exactly, but you know, I think Seishizo at one moment he was just one proc away on that Antares to kill the further heal, and basically Lucky Q was with one proc away in saving the game, healing it up, and Lucky Q, like his name is saying, he got lucky.
He's pretty lucky, but either way, he drafted accordingly as well. So it was a pretty good draft from his side.
Exactly.
And that Triana carried him a lot.
Exactly. Also the Vanessa. I mean, again, those bombs not landing early on the match.
Yeah. And that's GG for Lucky Q.
Exactly.
Going towards the next round.
Exactly.
We'll play both Seishizu and Lucky Q.
Congratulations, Lucky Q. And then we see Seishizo. He's not out yet. He's gonna
continue down to the lower bracket.
Exactly.
Still has can still recover with 2 fights. Hopefully, we might see some good recovery from it.
Exactly, and he's the kind of player who can definitely recover from that. So we're gonna see some exciting matches later on. He will be facing the loser of Ismo versus Neem.
Yeah.
And the winner will proceed to fight Lucky Q.
Yeah. So it's gonna be the winner bracket is the first bracket that will be played throughout, and then after our break we'll have the low bracket gonna be played. So
exactly.
But yeah, so next fight will be Neem versus Ismo, and we have to see the Germans representing country.
Exactly. Directly the Germans against each other.
Yeah, I guess the Germans are gonna have a hard time to decide who's their favorite.
Well, maybe, if I'm correct, Ismo is playing on global server. So he might have not been that known in the German community because he's playing on another server. And Neem he's been an endgame player for years already.
He's pretty well known in Europe, so yeah.
Exactly, he's been out there in the top guilds since forever, and yeah, people know him. But I think they're both players who are not really out there on the RTA scene. I mean, not always on the top of the ladders, but just under that. So I'm really curious to see how much information do they actually have from each other. Mm-hmm. How prepared are they? How well do they know how the other one plays?
I'm guessing they're pretty prepared, but
I was actually trying to track both of them this week, but they were playing a match, directly deleting the replay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then play the next match.
Everyone who's in the tournament is like deleting all of their the replays from RTA. So.
Exactly, but you know, directly deleting them. You know, I don't want to show anything.
Yeah, I've been in this case. I have been. I'm pretty familiar with Neem. He plays a lot of Vanessa, Gani, Gani Hatho kind of comps.
Yeah.
Pretty curious if that's something he's gonna show us in this tournament.
Exactly, and he likes to surprise people with I faced him a few times, and I met him a few weeks in Berlin, and he likes to surprise people with like a special Swift set. Like he always shifts around his Swift set, so you don't know, does he have a Swift Hathor today? Does he have a Swift Gani today? You don't know what he's gonna use there. He actually surprised me on the first match as well, so we don't know.
Any predictions? Do you have any favorite out of these two, like Ismo or Neem?
No, it's really 50-50 for me on this match. I'm afraid to do any predictions on pick and ban phase. I think they're gonna be banning very like meta kind of monsters, as in the Vanessas, the Trianas, the Ganis, the Hathors of this world. But I would be afraid to do any guesses here.
So we're probably gonna see a lot of, as I said, like we're gonna see pretty, just from the stuff I've seen on Neem side, I'm guessing a lot of meta units.
Yeah. The only thing that I really know from Ismo's side, he loves his Sierra.
He loves the Sierra?
Yeah. I've seen him use Sierra every single match that he plays. He usually picks it very early on. But does Neem know that? Is he gonna ban that Sierra?
Yeah. I'm guessing. Like I haven't heard a lot of him. About how he plays, but I've heard. I've seen some replays and I've seen like pretty meta units. But he's also said that he likes his Tessarian. So we might. There we go. We see the Tessarian.
Yeah, there's Ismo from Germany. First net 5, Lekmaroon. So
he has a Daphnis as well. So his Daphnis is probably gonna come into play. Like I would like to see some single nukes. Single nukes would be nice.
Wait, I see Lucian there. Are we gonna see some cleave on him?
All 5 monsters. I mean, we saw Lucian on Seishi's side. Didn't see any cleaves from his side, but I mean, maybe. As
actually,
you said,
the last matches that he was playing, he was cleaving everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm a cleave lover, you know that. Let's do it again.
Come on, you've said that every time.
Yeah, I just want to see it. Come on, do it.
All right, so both of them representing Sierra representing Ismo and Lucian representing Neem. So maybe we're gonna see some Lucian drafts from Neem side. As you said, he has insane Swift set. So
exactly.
I would like to see some cleaves.
And we have Ismo showing his Sierra there. Well, we know he likes to pick it, so we're gonna see Sierra anyways this match.
Most likely, and I'm not really sure what both of them are gonna ban against each other. So unless they've made some extensive study on each other, they're probably gonna ban something that both of them are known for, and just then try to get the feeling of the draft.
Exactly.
And so the first round will probably be a pretty safe kind of pick and ban phase.
Yeah.
So
also, they don't really have like this must ban monster. They don't really have, as far as I know at least. Maybe they summoned one last week, but they don't really have the Ragdolls, Giannas, Yonhongs of this road. So I don't know if it can be anything right now.
I mean, so the generic bans would be probably what they feel that they can't deal with. And in my situation, I like if I get a pre-ban phase, I would probably, if I don't know the player, like if I don't know the player, if the player has LD units, I would probably ban the Gianna. If the player doesn't have any LD units, I'm always banning the Vanessa. So All right, so first pick is gonna be Neem, and let's see how they're gonna ban. So Ismo hasn't been playing his placement.
Exactly. He just wants to hide his game
He
style.
wants to hide his box. All right.
Yeah. I can understand. I mean, the season just started. You can just wait a week.
Of course. And you can always scrim in the in
a noob group.
Yeah, the noob group. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So they're both taking their time, considering what they want to ban. You can see
Vanessa Sierra.
Yeah, the Vanessa Sierra. All right. So Vanessa is probably the pretty generic kind of banned elemental. You don't want to be outspeeding you, and Vanessa is pretty known for having a really, it's a pretty safe speed lead pick.
Exactly. Neem probably starting out with Fran. There it is.
There you go. Can you predict everything?
No. No.
Alright. Ismo. Are we gonna see probably gonna see Josephine.
That's a very early,
one of his favorite unit. Yeah.
Very early Josephine pick though. Since there's no CC on the game side. So how is Neem gonna respond to that? Is he just gonna pick no CC, just go for damage?
He goes to CC. Right?
He goes to CC.
Alright. So now that Ismo know it's gonna be some CC play from side, probably gonna just draft the usual way he does against CC. Oh, Fire Monkey! Fire Monkey!
Fire Monkey Juno. Those are some heavy picks versus Genny Hatter.
Yeah, and that's pretty it's pretty it's a counter pick, but it's not picks you see you usually see. So he's going pretty anti-CC, pretty like picking anti-CC.
Exactly. Does he go for some more? So that means he will most likely leave the Hatter Genny in there. Neem going for last pick on Tessarion.
Tessarion, alright, nice.
So that will be his. If I was Ismo, I would probably ban the Tessarion already.
I mean, he could also pick second immunity, ban the Hathor, and Neem does strippers.
Goes for the Rakuni, like the old traditional anti-CC team.
This is something you would see like maybe 2-3 years ago.
Exactly.
Josephine maybe. Alright.
Rakuni Fire Monkey just to counter the CC.
Yeah. So he lets the Tessarion through. Goes with the resistance lead and counters with. Oh, by the way, Josephine has the accuracy since the latest balance patch.
Exactly, and he picks it, right?
Yeah. Alright, so who gets the first turn?
There's
Hathor with the first turn.
That's a Swift Hathor. Must be.
He has to hope for a strip on maybe the Fran.
Yeah, exactly.
Gets the provoke.
It gets rock. Does not get a stun on the revenge.
Yeah. What are we going to see? Are we going to see a reset on the Hathor? All right, and gets the additional proc. Okay.
He might actually go for a reset on the monkey here, just to stop.
Yeah.
No,
he goes for the Triana since he knows that he has this.
Goes for the Oblivion.
Oblivion doesn't get the doesn't get the defense break though. So he can go for the Bakuni. Does it land the Oblivion?
No, it's resist.
Yay! All right. So, but now he can sleep the monkey.
Exactly. He can sleep the full team now.
Okay. So
he's in a good position right now. Everything is asleep.
That can just go for Bakuni.
Exactly.
Hopefully land a Oblivion. Doesn't land Oblivion. Okay, this is probably a 100% Rakuni, which is the standard build for Rakuni.
But did Rakuni to 100% here? He goes for it. He cleanses the Fire Monkey. Gets a Fire Prop. At this moment, I still have no clue which way this is going.
I mean, this is not like it doesn't look like the Fire Monkey is still like I'm still like not appalled, not appalled at all. Like Fire Monkey is fun to see. It's just something you don't really see that often. Even according to the meta right now, it's a lot of water heavy meta with the Ager and Shihu. So pretty ballsy to pick a Fire Monkey. And,
exactly. But on the other side, Ismo, can he sustain it? That Josephine is just giving him shields all the time. That Raccoon keeps resisting the Oblivion, which is a problem for Neem in this at this moment. The only thing we're sure, this is going to be a very long match.
It's going to be a very long match. So guys, pop open your Coke or whatever, drink, and just chill, watch the fight.
Exactly. He finally lands the Oblivion though, but he can cleanse himself.
Yeah. And gets additional proc. So it's pretty like I've seen a lot of people play Tessarion Revenge. I'm not sure if I saw that Tessarion was on Will at the beginning of the fight.
Exactly, that monkey just landing the death break, doing some extra damage, and that Fran is stunned. If that monkey can get one turn before that death break is gone, he can kill the Tessarion. Then it's game over.
Yeah, but he has to sleep right now. But yeah, the Josephine can just knock out of the. Ooh.
Exactly. Can he do damage enough? 7k damage is not enough.
Yeah, but that is you can see that because of damage that is.
Ooh, he lands a fire proc on Fran. Now he can heal up his Tessarion. Remove the death break.
Go for the sleep on Josephine since she doesn't have the the passive up again.
Exactly.
And all right, gets additional proc. Okay, now she has her passive.
Exactly, and stunning that Tessarion. Like for Ismo, that Tessarion is his biggest risk. If he gets the kill on that Tessarion, it's game over.
Yeah, it's game over. It's his main damage dealer. So that Josephine is being a pain right now. That Josephine is just countering the Gani Hathor.
Exactly. He misses the strip there though.
And gets some additional proc. Probably we're gonna see.
Can he kill here?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a kill. 7k. All right, that's his honor. Just by looking at this, unless the fight progresses into a very late game, very late, then maybe the fan can deal some heavy damage. But I would just say it's almost looking very bleak for Neem in this case.
But that's the downside. If you counter the CC, if you counter the Gani Hathor comp, most likely, like if you are the one playing it, most likely they're either gonna ban one of those two to stop the CC, or they accept the CC, what Ismo did in this case, and then they're gonna ban a damage dealer. And that one is killed right now, the other one. So you're only left with, now in this case, a Tessarion. The Further Hill was banned, and the Tessarion is gone. His damage is gone.
Yeah, his damage is gone. I mean, even though he has sustained with Fran and everything, Ismo has everything in his kit to just counter whatever Neem is gonna deal. Like the sleep, he'll probably do the sleep right now. Raccoon is gonna be an issue. Fire Monkey is gonna be an issue. The Josephine is gonna be an issue. So
exactly. But I think at this point, if Ismo only had a Raccoon and a Fire Monkey, he would already be in a better position than Neem. And especially with the time going up, the attack power going up, everything is just going to do more damage on Ismo's side. So this is, it's pretty much game over. I think Neem was very unlucky at the beginning, keep missing that Oblivion on the
Raccoon. Yeah.
That was key for this match. He needed those to land, so Ismo couldn't cleanse out of those CCs, out of the sleeps.
So game 1 goes to Ismo. Pretty meta draft. Pretty safe draft. They were drafted according to what they usually probably play. So
exactly, but Ismo went a bit he went on a full counter mode against Neem, and Neem just went his own game style. Like I always played it. He always plays CC, the Vanessa, Triana, Hathor combo. It's very meta combo. He likes to play that, and he did that, and Ismo knew that, and was just well prepared for that.
Really well prepared, and we got to see like some fire monkey. That's not you. Like as I said, considering that this season is pretty water heavy in the meta with the Ager and Shiho. So
exactly, you don't see him that often anymore. But before, like when Genny Hathor became a thing, everybody started using Genny Hathor.
Yeah,
pretty much everybody countered you with
the fire monkey,
Rokuni +1.
But yeah, so Ismo was very, very well prepared for that CC kind of playstyle from Neem. So are we gonna see Neem change it up a bit? We're gonna see some non-formal team, maybe as you said with that Swift set. But it seems like the Swift set was. It
seems like, yeah. I'm still hoping for the cleave.
You're still hoping? Everybody's hoping for that cleave. We're looking for that fast fight. Something that we can go, oh my god, for.
Especially after this very long fight. Like all those Genny Hathor fights, they are so long. If you need to do this in leather play, you're going to be 30 wings is going to take you like 6 hours.
Yeah. This is probably, like, as I said, they're just picking what they're accustomed to and like want to safely try to secure the win. And this is pretty, like all of the fighters are pretty high end. So you can't really go cleave unless you really feel secure about cleaving one another.
Exactly. And Ismo might try something different here. He's 1-0 ahead. There's no risk for him. He can lose a match. Let's see what they're gonna do.
Yeah. All right. Back into the game. So as we saw previously, it was a Vanessa Sierra back.
Exactly.
Now that they've seen each other fight, like maybe they weren't that used to accustomed to what they play. So we're probably gonna see some bans from the previous fight.
Exactly. Well, I'm pretty sure that from Ismo's side, he's gonna first pick that Sierra in there. He got first pick this match. His Sierra is not pre-banned in this match. Maybe Neem should have switched that around, like knowing that if you get first pick on the first match, picking that Sierra first, so Ismo can't have it and then ban it on the second match.
Yeah.
But he decided to do it the other way around, so he won't face that Sierra in match 3 if that one is happening.
They're taking their time with the bans. All right, bans the Amelia
Hathor. So Ismo is like, okay, you're not gonna get your Genny Hathor comp.
Even though he's pretty confident against Genny Hathor, you don't really want to deal with the Genny Hathor because Genny Hathor is Genny Hathor. It's pretty hard to deal with unless you have the CC, unless you have the anti-CC. So Ismo goes with the Fran first pick.
Not going with the Sierra.
All right. So does Neem play with Sierra?
I'm not sure if he has
a lot of. Goes with the Bestet Perna. Ooh. All right. Bestet Perna. That leaves out room for maybe a single cleave type of team.
Exactly. Is he gonna bring out that Daphnis here? Daphnis Vanessa maybe? Ooh, Ismo stealing the Daphnis here.
Yeah, he wants to steal. Like he can see that Neem is probably most likely going for that single cleave type of a game right now. So he predicted that maybe Neem has a Daphnis inside. Ooh, Kali, frigate. All right, are we gonna see maybe speed lead for Neem? Last pick. Right, Ismo goes with Velajul.
Velajul, that must be a straight Velajul then. Got the double speed lead. He kind of needs another Swift unit here.
Yeah. What are we gonna see? Tyrannus.
Tyrannus.
That is a really good pick. Versus it's either Ismo might actually ban either the last pick from Neem or maybe the Perna because you don't really pick. Rocky. Okay, like this is pretty fun to see now.
It's a very uncommon lineup that we see here. I think Neem has to ban that Velajul there. Make sure he gets turn 1.
And probably gonna do that as well. But it's gonna be hard to deal with the Tyrannus reviving. No, you know what? Rocky is a direct counter to the Tyrannus. Since when Rocky kills someone with the third skill, Tyrannus can't do anything. He can't revive that dead unit. But it's all okay. He lets the Rocky, Kali, and Perna through. So are we gonna see a really fast Bastet? Since we already saw a really fast half, I'm pretty unsure how fast that Bastet is.
Yeah, and is he gonna outspeed that Velodrome? Is it the Swift Velodrome?
It is a Swift Velodrome.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. So, and that's a really fast Daphnis.
And a Swift Friend. Does it Daphnis move before?
No, it's not a Swift. It's not a Swift
It's
Friend.
a Fire Friend. So that Bastet is fire.
So are we gonna go for a first kill on Rocky? Goes for the Bastet, and okay, the greed was real and it paid out.
Oh.
Okay.
It paid off completely.
All right, so I'm guessing that the Daphnis might go down right now. And still not over though. Oh, okay.
I don't think it's enough damage. He's just not risking it. Gets the oh no, he doesn't get a 5 rook attack bar increase.
Yeah. So
can he kill here? He's afraid to do it.
Doesn't go for the kill with Rocky. Felt like it was sufficient enough to to Daphnis with the Rocky.
Exactly.
Is he gonna go for the strip?
Strip. Strip on Perna? He doesn't strip.
Okay. I'm unsure if that is enough damage. Okay. Oh, all right. So he can. Okay. He can reset the Kali. So Kali can't nuke someone down right now.
Exactly. He got a triple increase cooldown there, which might have been killing Neem's last chance to get back into this fight. Like even he kills that Daphnis here, it's just gonna come back to the buff from Tyrannus.
Yeah. Right. Soul protection is back up. Probably gonna go for the Kali.
Exactly.
Kali doesn't need to do anything but to attack the Kali.
The Kali is very squishy, so it's gonna die here.
Yeah. Gets an additional proc. Unless he gets additional procs every turn. It doesn't look that good for a Neem in this case.
But can he get another turn here? If Neem takes a turn,
let's say a crit from Tyrannus. Doesn't go for the crit. All right, he wants to stack up with the passive on his bear form.
Exactly. Maybe Neem should have guessed it and just went for it and killed that friend.
Yeah, I mean he had to go all out. Considering that he has revive on Tyrannus, maybe he's just not that familiar with how. I'm not gonna say that, but the Tyrannus is an issue in this comp, even though he has a Rocky on his team, and he has a lot of immunity. Isma has a lot of immunity in his side. He has a really good single nuke, and he has a really good reviver as well.
Yeah, he's just trying to out-sustain it here. Kill that Purna. He already took him down once, so that passive is down to 7 turns now. He won't be reviving anytime soon, and probably the next time that Velodrome gets a turn.
Goes for the Soul Crusher right now. Okay, so that's about 12k, almost. Okay. Ooh, that was a lot of damage.
Actually, he can come back here.
There is a possibility, like now that I think of it, but the Perna is dead now. Is he gonna go for the Shatter? Is it on Despair build? He's gonna go for the Shatter.
We haven't seen a single Despair stun, but
so
Isma was mostly.
Tyrannus is gonna get the Rocky.
Does that matter though?
Doesn't matter. And gets the crit. Okay. It fell. Yeah, this is GG.
Yeah, this is GG. Now it's over. That Daphnis is fast.
Daphnis is really fast, and his Vela is pretty fast as well. With the base speed of 95 base speed, it's pretty hard to build a really fast Vela like that. Exactly. One plate Ismo, a clean sweep.
A clean sweep.
From Ismo's side.
2-0, and he proceeds to the next round to face Lucky Q.
Lucky Q. It's gonna be an interesting fight. It's gonna be
Exactly.
a really interesting fight.
And
Either way, Neem is not out of the game, as we said previously. He has still a chance in the lower bracket. He's gonna face Seishizu.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a really interesting fight as well. Every fight is interesting.
The only downtime for Neem and Shishizo, they can't lose anymore. If they lose one of the next matches, it's game over.
It's game over.
They're out of the tournament. Well, Lucky Q and Ismo, the loser of that match, can still go to the lower bracket and fight once more to get a ticket into the European finals.
Exactly.
So they have a bit more safety.
Yeah. So, pretty interesting fight. Ismo had an answer to everything that Neem tried to pull out.
Yeah.
And it was pretty, really predictable, not predictable picks, but it was really predicted picks from Ismo's side. He knew what to pick. He knew how to counter Neem's playstyle.
Exactly. He countered him completely on both matches. Like Ismo, he went on the first match. He went like full anti-CC. He went with the Juno, the Fire Monkey, the Josephine, the Rakuni, knowing that Neem was going to go for full CC with the Genny Hathor. And that second match, he just completely countered him by going double speed lead, double swift unit, get that turn one.
I mean, as we said, we wanted to see some kind of cleave. We actually got some kind of a cleave. We got it was like a semi single cleave type of game. It was really nice to see.
Yeah, but that's always the downside. If you play a cleave kind of comp, if you don't get turn one, it's usually game over.
Yeah,
that's so key. And
in this case, Ismo tried to go anti cleave as well with the Tyrannus pick, but even in that case, he still had the first turn.
Yeah. I think in the end that Tyrannus didn't do too much even. He did some damage and he did some small revives, but
I think it's more like the psychological aspect, like, oh my god, I have to deal with the Tyrannus. How am I gonna deal with the Tyrannus? But yeah.
Yeah, so here we see the bracket again. Lucky Q against Ismo. That will be the next match we're gonna be seeing. After that we're going into a small break. And I hear a little bird whispering that there might be a code very soon. After this match,
and we like codes, right?
We like codes.
Yeah, so guys, don't forget to spam me as well with those codes.
PM me online, please. I need to activate.
PM me, private message me. Give me those codes.
The codes will be shown in the stream. The codes will be sent in this chat. So stay tuned for those, and also make sure to sign up for that raffle.
Always sign up. You just have to sign up the once, and you'll be eligible for that raffle. You don't have to spam sign up. So
exactly.
if you signed up once and you try to sign up again, you will get a message that you can't sign up, and you don't have to be confused about it because you're already signed up. So you don't have to think that you have to sign up for every raffle that's showing up on the chat.
Exactly, and the raffle results will be shown on Monday on all the social media channels. So make sure to subscribe to their YouTube channels, their Instagram. I think there's also, I keep forgetting the name, the Russian Facebook.
Okay. We don't really.
So, but anyways, follow them, and you will see the results of the raffles there. Yeah. And otherwise, if you won, then you will see some goodies in your mailbox on Monday.
And we like goodies, as we said. So next fight will be Lucky Q versus Ismo. This is the deciding fight. Who will be the one to get to the Europe Cup?
Who will be the first one? I mean, if one of them loses, they can still get another chance to continue.
That's true. But this is the first fight to get a ticket to Europe Cup. So it's gonna be a really calming, soothing feeling if you get this. So
exactly.
What are your predictions? Do you think,
if I would have said, if you would have asked me before this tournament, if in this lineup would have won Lucky Q or Ismo and Seishizo or Nagim, then I would favor Lucky Q and Seishizo. But and in this match, I would favor Lucky Q. But Ismo, this last match,
he has surprised us. We didn't know a lot of how he plays. but he's the only one who clean sweeps. So
he did a perfect counter. Like
he did a really perfect counter.
He perfectly countered both matches. So if he's gonna do the same again, then Lucky Q is gonna have a very hard time. I like that. Hard to make predictions.
Yeah.
Also, it's a bit. This match might be a bit more harder for Ismo to predict. Like what is Lucky Q gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
He's very unpredictable. He can go any way.
What you can do in this case, like I guess Ismo has to play with what he's most comfortable with, what he thinks might be a viable team against Lucky, and if it doesn't turn out, he has to just readjust. He has to readjust and just figure out, okay, so this is the playstyle of Lucky Q. But the problem is with Lucky Q, as you said, he always changes. Like it's so hard to predict, as you said.
So
really,
he has to counter on the spot.
Yeah.
And
from what we've seen, Ismo, he knows how to counter.
Exactly. So
the question is, does he have the units to counter what Lucky Q is gonna play with?
Exactly. It's. I'm gonna say 50-50. We're gonna see it.
We have to say, okay. So from every fight, we're gonna say not gonna. Like it's gonna be hard for us because, like, everyone is equally good.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
But sometimes okay, they already fought each other very often. This person won most of the matches. Then you can favor somebody. But here, I've never seen them face each other. They've both done a great job until now.
Mm-hmm.
I have no clue.
But yeah, I would like to see some more Daphnis, like Daphnis from Ismo, or if has see as you said, you're a big fan of you're probably a big fan of AoE cleave. I'm more of a single cleave type of guy.
Yeah.
You want quick and dirty. I want to be able to like sip my wine and just beautiful, listen to opera and just nuke single cleave everyone.
It's pretty much the same, right? If you go AoE cleave, you're mostly killing 1 or 2 units, and the other 2 you still have to clean up. And if you go single target cleave, it's pretty much the same. You just one shot 1 or 2 units, and you clean up the rest.
Yeah, I mean the difference is like with the single cleave, from the way that I play, it's not a quick and dirty kind of playstyle. Like it's gonna get prolonged. It's almost like getting half of the game, even though I go cleave, because I don't have all of the units to play with. So, but yeah. But I'm predicting like I can't predict, but Ismo is probably gonna play with what is comfortable with.
Exactly.
His vanilla was pretty fast.
And we'll also see how nerfs are gonna be in place here, because they know they are fighting for a spot on the European finals here. The winner goes there.
I'm almost feeling like Lucky Q, he has nerves of steel because of his name, Lucky. So he knows he's going to be lucky for some reason. So
He might be.
Yeah, probably like dead face and like poker face. No problem. I'll deal with whatever comes.
Yeah, and he has the luck that if he proceeds to the finals, it's in his home country, so he will have the crowd cheering for him. Mm-hmm. Probably a bit louder than for the other players.
Most likely.
I mean, 2 years ago there was the European finals were in Paris as well, and the crowd was very active. They were joining in everywhere.
Oh, really?
But when a French player showed up, I mean, like everybody in the neighborhood knew a French player was showing up. They were very loud.
Almost like a Justin Bieber concert, right?
Almost. I've never been there though, so.
I haven't either.
Really? Yeah, I'm not sure about. We just gotta see it. But we might see some known pre-bans, as in Ismo likes to use the Sierra, so Lucky Q is probably gonna go on a Sierra ban on the first match.
Mm-hmm.
Second match, Fran ban maybe, if he doesn't have the first pick.
I'm thinking about the prize money. Like, what do you think they will spend the money on?
What would you do?
I mean, personally, I'm gonna go the generic way, like what everybody says, because I don't really spend money that much. So I would probably just save or just like spend it on my family. Maybe like I don't really need that a lot of money. I'm kidding. I need all of it, but no, I'm kidding. I would probably spend it on my family and stuff. I feel like an obligation towards my family. But yeah, but most people would probably say, "Oh, vacation, take some, maybe like Hawaii or."
Yeah, I knew. Like last year, DGP,
Oh, yeah,
he won the Europe Cup and he went to Bali afterwards.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's like the standard thing. Or just go on holiday and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I think Ismo, and I think he told us that he wanted, exactly what I do. Like he wants to spend the money towards his family, have some quality with their family. And I guess I would probably predict that everybody does the same, unless you're like party or something like that.
Or just be like packs.
Yeah. Right. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. Now I have to change my mind. Okay. I don't need to spend anything on my family. I need to spend it on my in-game family. So probably buy quite a bit of packs, you know.
Like enlarge your light and dark family.
Give me some LD.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, like I would probably do the same. Just go on a nice holiday. Maybe just go to some resort and relax, enjoy it, and put something away for savings, and probably buy some packs or anything in game, and do some summoning sessions or something like this. Like combination of those three. I think most people will do that, right?
Yes, you're actually on the spot. You just hit the nail.
Yeah, did I hit it?
Pretty hard. Let's stop there.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so I think we have a slight delay, but the game is gonna start pretty soon. So probably gonna see some. I really don't. We can't predict. I just want to see the first fight and just see what they pick.
Yeah, based on that, we're also going to guess a bit like what they would use on the second fight.
What we might have a better understanding of what's gonna happen.
Exactly. I'm just hoping that Lucky Q will surprise us like he usually does.
Seems like you have a bit of affection towards Lucky Q.
Of course. I just like players who really like to go out there on a tournament stage like this and just do something people don't expect.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Daphnis and Vanessa Van. Vanessa Van from Ismo side and Daphnis from the Q side. All right. So Ismo has the first pick.
Sierra, our friend. There's the friend.
Goes with the friend.
Q countering with Triana Ganymede.
Triana Ganymede. Are we gonna see a Sierra? Of course we do. Are we gonna see a Josephine maybe or something like that? Because that's what Ismo played as his first game towards. Against
Neem, but you know, but it's a bit early on, right? Q does not have any CC there, except for the sleep on turn 1 from Triana.
Goes with the Bulwark. Maybe he saw the games where Q actually picked Amelia, so maybe like as a preemptive pick.
Exactly. Q going there for the CC though. Okeanos. He needs some damage here though.
Gonna see. Let's see. What is his? Okay, Verta.
Verta.
Still doesn't have a lot of damage, but this is enough to turn rotation with the. So it's gonna like just nitpick on the unit on the opponent. All right. So there we go. Josephine and Fire Monkey.
Countering the CC.
Yeah. I mean, Fire Monkey again. Like I'm guessing like after this stage we're gonna see some new passion for Fire Monkey.
People get inspiration by the Fire Monkey. Yeah. It's just like BD did last year with the Light Paladin on the World's Finals.
The Light Paladin. Yeah. All right, so it goes with the half the last pick.
So he's guaranteed to ban either Josephine or Monkey here.
I'm thinking maybe Verd or Oki, or maybe Verd or Gani. Goes with the Hathor ban.
The Hathor ban. It's like Q knew it and he's like, okay, I'm gonna leave your anti-CC there.
Yeah. But Ismo has a lot to sustain the CC from Oki.
Exactly.
And he has shield roll.
Goes for a reset. He misses the strip on the immunity on that Sierra.
Alright, 4 stacks for Bulwark.
That Bulwark did strip that Genny though, so he misses the provoke there.
What are we gonna see? I'm not sure if he's gonna go with the heal. It goes with the heal. Alright, so Bulwark with the full stack. So he just wanted to heal to not deal with that bot.
Exactly, looking at the attack bars.
Yeah. This monkey is pretty fast.
And the monkey gets a fire proc, does some damage to that Genny. But now we see the situation where Q wants to be.
So he's probably gonna reset the Sierra.
Maybe Josephine,
Oh,
yeah, Josephine.
Alright.
So now he can do the full stun with his Okeanos.
Yeah. It's not gonna stun the monkey though, and the Bulwark. So giving some stacks to the fire monkey.
Exactly, but on the other side, he can sustain. He has the healing with Triana. He has a lot of turn rotation due to the further heal.
Yes. He has a lot of control, just to summarize. So
exactly, he can take that monkey damage for a bit now.
Okay, so he's gonna pop the passive from Triana. Triana has the heal to just heal up the enemy.
Exactly, and that Ganymede is just gonna reset Triana. Oh wait, it can't, because it reset the Okeanos already.
Yes. Alright, so I'm guessing it's gonna do the second spell. Okay, so Sierra.
Second thing is Sierra.
As it's happening, so
stopping that damage.
Yeah. Alright.
He even gets a sleep there. Everything landing on that Sierra right now.
Doesn't look good for the Sierra at this point. Probably gonna just finish off the Sierra. It doesn't have. Yeah, it's gonna be too much turn rotation. This Fire Monkey is not gonna have a lot to deal in this.
Exactly, and that Genny gets a turn here. Can he reset the attack bar of the monkey? He gets it.
Yeah.
Fire proc, so now he can just reset that Triana, and the passive is up again. Doesn't.
I mean, it really doesn't, because Triana has just next turn. Triana has her passive up again. But with the Fire Monkey, he can just get that passive up again.
Now he's going to target that Josephine.
It's gonna be a really tough fight for Ismo. So didn't predict that the passive was up from the Triana side.
Q's is still gonna struggle to kill actually. I mean, like, he's getting a lot of turns, but sooner or later he's gonna stack up that monkey as well.
Mm-hmm.
Giving him some glancing.
Gets the glancing, yeah. And the passive is up again from Triana. It's too much turn rotation. The bird is doing a lot of work here with the Ganymede, so.
On the other side, the Bulwark just loses the HP of Ganymede again. Now he can kill Ganymede again. He doesn't kill.
That glance did a lot. That glance did a lot. But you know, Triana still had her passive up, so couldn't really kill the Ganymede.
Exactly. Now for now it's looking very good for Q. If he can kill the monkey, he's already giving him a stack, so he will just keep targeting that monkey anyways.
Yeah. So the heal up is for Triana. It's a lot of stacking up with the Bulwark and not a lot of execution at this point.
Exactly, but he can heal up with the Bulwark again. Do some damage.
Gets the crit.
Gets the crit indeed.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bleak for Ismo. Looking pretty bleak for Ismo. and he can just
I don't think
stun the Bulwark.
Goes for the reset, just doesn't want that monkey to do his skill 2 and recover some HP. And now the further hill can finish up the monkey.
So the monkey is dead. It looks to be honest, looks to be game.
Right now, it's game over. Q is even though that Genny would die, there's still no damage on Ismo's side anymore.
Yeah. Pretty well processed counter pick from Lucky Q in this case.
Yeah, a bit the same like he did on the second match against Seishizo.
Yeah.
Going for the out-sustain, going for the long match.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you would probably most likely do that just to get the team.
Exactly.
That's the first thing.
Lucky Q taking the first match.
Well played, Lucky Q.
Definitely.
Probably gonna see some recovery from Ismo's side. Like Ismo's probably not gonna give up. He wants. I mean, you don't give up.
You never give up. You never give up. That's one thing that's sure. It's just that sustain was too much to handle in the end for Ismo's side, and that Sierra did not get any opportunity to land the bomb in the end. Mm-hmm. He only got one turn at the beginning, and that's the moment that Triana went just before that Sierra to will up the whole team. And
I think the better ban for Ismo would have been the Verd. The Verd gave too much opportunity for his the Verd gave Lucky too much opportunity, too much ATB manipulation increase. Yeah, so it gave him a lot of laps and
exactly, and because of that, he could kept resetting the with Okeanos. He keeps stunning with Okeanos, and that Genny just resetting the cooldown on Josephine, and then Okeanos can stun again. Yeah. Just controlling the anti-control from Ismo's side, basically.
That's like if you have ATB manipulation like Genny or even Hathor. So having Verd in that team will enable you to maybe control a anti-CCA. Like you can't depending on how fast the Fire Monkey is. If he's not fast enough, just Verd with Genny will be enough to just push that ATB down again.
Exactly, and that usually monkeys they're around 200-ish speed, like 190 to 220-ish speed range. They're never very fast.
But this one was pretty fast. I mean, this monkey went before the Verd and the Genny.
Exactly, it's more fast than expected.
Yeah. All right. So the pre-ban was Vanessa and Daphnis last time. So we're gonna see some Daphnis comp from Ismo. It's gonna
maybe from Q side.
Maybe from both sides. Yeah.
But Q knowing that Ismo really likes to play with Sierra, and he basically just leaves it. He's like, I don't mind your Sierra, just play with it. First pick Fran here. Ismo coming up.
Sierra and Triana. Alright, so he takes the Triana from...
Q directly countering with 2 fire units, going for the Vanessa, stopping that Vanessa Triana comp that Ismo might have wanted to play, and goes with the Okeanos.
There we go. Ager. Ismo even told in his this personal information that we have. It's not personal information. But he told us that his one of the favorite units he likes to play in RTA is Ager. So it's the first time we see him play Ager now.
There we see Q going again with
Odin and Lagmon. Oh, that's gonna be hard to deal with. That is gonna be really hard to deal with.
I mean, like Q is like, okay, you bring 2 wind monsters, I bring 2 fire. You bring 2 water monsters.
Monkey again. Man, Ismo likes his fire monkey. I mean, this fire monkey is pretty good. Like, it's pretty fast. So I get why he picks it.
Exactly, and Ismo probably have seen that Blackmaron is not that heavy damage on the first match.
Yeah, pretty tanky Lagmon. So it's not most likely not gonna one shot unless he has a defense break on the unit. So Vanessa has to land the defense break for.
He landed. He strips and he resets cooldown there.
We haven't seen that a lot.
No, it's.
To be honest.
It's the first time it's happening, right?
Is that gonna be enough to one shot?
Ooh.
On the brim. On the brim. All right. So he probably has to go for Vanessa just to take away the attack buff. So hopefully the Vanessa can just glance.
He's very unlucky there. He misses the attack bar reduce.
Doesn't need it.
Doesn't need that. Josephine makes it up with that provoke.
Yeah. Can Monkey get a Bioprod? Didn't. All right. So.
What do you do here? Do you go for the stun?
Alright, so Lagnon finishes up the Ager.
Giving them the shield though.
Stuns the Lagmaron. So is Frank gonna heal the Vanessa? Looks like it.
Yeah, Ismo needs to kill that Vanessa, otherwise he's just gonna revive. Yeah. It's gonna cost too much time.
And he knows that the Lagmaron is really tanky as well, so it's pretty hard to focus on the Lagmaron. Usually you focus Lagmaron because usually the squishier unit. But in this case, they're probably both equally tanky. So
Q working on that Triara here. Is he gonna just kill one? Kill it? Is it gonna be enough? It is enough.
Alright. Doesn't look good for Ismo.
Yeah, this is quite a clean match from Q's side.
Really clean. Ismo had a really clean fight before, and Q has a really clean fight right now as well.
I mean, that Lagmaron is really doing work here to counter all the water units, which is really meta right now. The Aegir, the Shihos.
Alright, so
it's Fire Monkey versus the world.
Unless, okay, so the immunity is up, so Monkey can't land any stuns. Unless the friend didn't have the immunity up, maybe, just maybe, the Fire Monkey could have countered and stunned everybody. That's the only way he would have won.
Yeah, but there's too much at stake from Q's side. He's just gonna play it out.
A clean fight from Lucky Q. Really well played. Really well played. Both of them had a really, they had solid teams. It's just Lucky Q outdrafted this time. And knew what to ban. He
outdrafted them pretty strong, especially the second match. Ismo going, like, for example, first going with the double wind, countering with the double fire, going with the double water, countering with the double wind.
Yeah, exactly.
Knowing there's no Vanessa, there's no Triana to cover up, he can just go for the nuke units, and either Lagmaron or Odin would have one-shot, want something.
So good news. Lucky Q is now viable Cup.
Yeah, congratulations!
Congratulations, Lucky. Well played.
Well played, definitely. And we'll see him back on the World Championship. Not the World, the European Championship.
Not the World, the European Champion, yeah.
Exactly.
And maybe we're gonna see some clean fights from him that time as well. Exactly. Ismo is still not out. He is gonna go to the lower bracket, so whoever wins in between Neem and Seishizu gets to face Ismo. And then they compete for the Europe Cup.
Exactly. But first, we're gonna see the next match is gonna be Seishizu against Neem.
Yeah. And also, guys, be on the lookout for the raffles and survey codes.
Yeah, survey codes should show up very soon.
Yeah.
Unless
it's already up.
Exactly. Any moment we'll be going into a 10-minute break. After the break, we'll be continuing with the last two matches, which we just said is going to be Seishizu versus Neem. And the winner of that match will face Ismo for a ticket to the European Championships.
Yeah.
There we see the bracket again.
As we said, as Seishizu versus Neem, the winner of those two will face Ismo to compete for the Europe Cup, which a lot is at stake. I mean, $20,000 prize pool in the Europe Cup.
There we see it.
There we go with the banner. Lucky Q qualified for Europe Cup. Well played, Lucky.
Yeah, very well played. It's very strong.
I mean, he didn't really need the luck. He really outmaneuvered his opponents.
I have to admit that first match against Shizhijo, he got lucky a bit. Like when those bombs not landing.
Oh yeah, those bombs.
And the frogs. And there's the code.
There we go. The code, guys. Don't be too hungry. Okay, take it easy. Put this code in your Android. Click the link for your iOS.
Exactly.
Just take it easy.
For the people that don't know, if you have an Android, you go to the event tab and then you scroll all the way down, and you can enter. There's something like, I think it's called enter code, or and you can press on that, and you will see a tab where you can enter the code and get your rewards. And for the iOS users, just click on the link. It will directly open Summoner's War, and the gift.
And you will see that.
Yeah, the gift will be in your gift box.
Exactly.
Some free mana, some free energy to farm during the break.
It's always nice to get it. Like, I'm always depleted. My mana is always okay. I've been farming, so I still have my stuff. All right, break.
Exactly, break time. See you guys later, and see you back in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back, everybody. We just had a short break. Recapping, we've seen Lucky Q winning from Seijizo, winning from Ismo, getting his ticket to the European finals, and we have seen Ismo winning his first match against Nagim.
Yeah, pretty cleanly as well.
Pretty clean as well, yeah. Very good counter picks there.
Mm-hmm.
Then playing the second match against Lucky Q. He lost that one though, but he still has a second chance to proceed to the European finals.
Of course. So next up will be Seishizu versus Neem, and it's gonna be like Seishizu actually plays. So from what we've seen, he's playing Hathor and Gianna, etc. Sierra. Been picking Sierra every fight, I think. And Neem plays with the Gani Hathor. So it's gonna be I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, guys, if you see the codes,
Exactly.
there they are. It's gonna be probably gonna be in chat as well. So
yeah, I saw some questions in chat about the code for Android. Just go to the event page. On the event page, just go all the way down, and there is I don't know the exact text anymore since I don't have Android, but there is a text like you can use your code here or something similar to that with a banner which is white and red, and there click on it and you have like this enter code phase where you can just enter the code, get your goodies, and for the iOS user just press on the link, your Summons War will start, you'll get the goodies in your gift box.
And I can't stress it enough, be sure to sign up for the raffle. I will have to do that as well because I don't have time to sign up, but guys, everyone, remind me to do that. But yeah, you only have to sign up once, and you'll be eligible. You don't have to sign up twice, 3 times, 4 times, etc. It's just the one time. You don't need to sign up more than that. And always be at the lookout for the Nightbot in Twitch chat. Also be in a lookout at YouTube chat as well.
Yeah, they will keep spamming everything like the grouping codes. And actually, on the other side, I just noticed that like all the Frenchies are going on to the next round. The first group stage,
that's true.
2 Frenchies.
Oh, okay.
Lucky Q is French, going to the next round.
I mean, this low bracket it doesn't consist of French people, so this will be the only. This lower bracket will only be the only dynamic team. I mean, dynamic flag. The only non-French flag.
Exactly.
So,
I think on the other group stages we see some more. Are there any other French players? I'm not sure about that.
Let's see. I mean, to be honest, the French are really strong.
Of course, they're a large part of the community, and they're very strong players, and that's why we're seeing them in the European finals.
Yeah.
But they will have the home advantage in Paris.
And of course that.
What do you think? Next match, Seijizo versus Neem.
So Neem has, in this case, he has pretty fast runes. So I'm not really sure how fast Seijizu is. So having that in mind, I think as you say, 50-50.
You win or you lose.
I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna save this. But like, I don't think Neem is as he doesn't play that much RTA compared to Seijizu. Seijizu, as we said, he plays like last season. He played 90% of the wings. Neem hasn't played that much. I think let's say Seijizu has played 2,000 games. Neem has played about maybe 1/3 of that, but that doesn't deter you from being a bad player. It's not at all. Like, maybe you're more consistent with your team. You know how to play your team. You don't need that many arena wings to prove how experienced you are.
I mean, like on Seijizu's case, his track record speaks for himself. That's why I would favor him a bit here over Neem, but you never know. You really never know.
I mean, I like Neem's last picks, like with the Bastet and the Perna. Like, that's more dynamic for this stage. We didn't see a lot of. We've seen a lot of Hathor Gani this group stage. We didn't see that at all the previous in the group A.
Yeah, but in Group A we saw some more like LD players.
Yeah,
These are more
Yeah,
like
yeah.
meta players who
yes,
play the general monsters.
it's a meta group.
Exactly. And here we see again the European Cup finals on 7th September.
I mean, the
World
prize
finals. Yeah, the prize pool of
The
that.
prize pool, 20k. The prize pool is 20k for the Europe Cup, and the World Finals will be $150,000.
That's
That's a
insane.
lot. That's a lot.
Imagine winning that. You can.
Yes, I would. As I said, I would spend it on my family. I would spend it on my family like this.
And the World Finals being on October 26th
Yeah.
in Paris as well. I mean,
Paris.
we've seen 2 years ago the first World Finals. They were in America. Second World Finals last year were in Seoul, in Korea. This year in Europe. So it's a traveling World Finals.
Yes, pretty regional. Pretty nice to bring everybody together.
Exactly.
So yeah, don't forget the special raffle, guys.
Yeah.
Don't forget it.
We can't stress it
be on the
enough.
lookout.
Last.
I mean, I can't stress it enough at least because I haven't registered enough. This is more to remind me. This is more to like I have to let you guys know, but it's more like reminding myself that I have to do.
Yeah, we have to do it directly after the stream.
Yeah.
And the promo codes, the first code has already been shown. I'm 100% sure it's going to be shown a few more times.
Yeah, during the breaks, pretty sure during the game pauses.
Exactly, and the second code, yes, the second code will be shown again somewhere. I think after the last match, around, or just before it. So there we go. The match on Seishizo versus Neem.
Mm-hmm. So as we said, like Neem not played as much RTA as Seishizu. I'm not sure if that is a bad thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It's just that experience-wise, like amount of games played, Seishizu is on the favorite. So that might actually be a beneficial thing for Seishizu. But as we say, like RTA is pretty dynamic. Like RTA is pretty dynamic. You can even like I usually so let's say I have 2,000 games in me. I can lose to a player that has only played once. So
but you know, it's also due to the pick and ban phase, like the different rules. Like in ladder play, you can always play your combination. You can do what you want. But when you switch to the ladder play, from ladder play to pick and ban, pre-ban, you cannot use the combinations. You need to make small teams inside your team to really counter other people. Or force them to counter something from you, so you have other monsters left, which have a benefit against that team.
I mean, both of them are playing the game almost the same amount. Like, it's like Seishizu almost plays from when he wakes up until he goes to bed, and you can say the same for Neem. They play a lot. I mean, that's pretty basic to SWC20. Like, something in your life. Like, this game is something. Like, I wouldn't say this. I wouldn't call SWC20 a game. For me, it's more like something according like it's in my life. All right, there we go. So first turn goes to Seishizu. Let's see what the ban is. Most likely, we predict the Gianna. No, not a Gianna ban from Neem. All right.
So Neem is okay. I don't mind you going for
Gianna.
So he has to counter in some sort of way.
I mean, it's probably a good thing. So maybe if Gianna is an issue for Neem, he can ban it next round. All right, so Seishizu going with Vanessa. All right. Okay, so let's see what Neem is gonna go.
Probably a Fran Genny maybe.
Taking his time.
Exactly.
It's hard to tell. Like it's Vanessa is pretty like very open to any units. All right.
Good. For the Fran for the hill.
Fran for the hill. All right.
How is Seishizu going to counter that?
Wait, for sure, we're gonna see a Gianna in.
There it is.
Right. Shiu. All right. This is the second time we see Shiu, right?
Yes.
Or is it? Yeah, it is. So.
Oh.
Oh. All right. So now we know it's a violent revenge.
For the hill, I think that was a mistake on the game sides to show that, but it's going on there.
Either way, it was pretty quick.
Yeah, I couldn't see the stats.
I only saw the speed, so.
Well, that's the most key part of Verdale, right?
All right, so he goes with a Molong Rocky. So Rocky just to counter the Vanessa, and Seishizu goes with the Tiana Sierra. Okay, this is pretty. Ooh, this is a control game from almost a control game with the monkey in play.
Exactly. I think they're really well last picked from Seishizu's side. Nigim is now kind of forced to go with some antis, I see. Crowd control, but he goes for a Triana. I'm not sure if that's the right last pick.
If he goes Triana, I'm expecting either a Sierra, or I feel like it's gonna be a Sierra or maybe a Tiana band.
Ben's a Gianna.
I was totally wrong. All right, so I mean they're more experienced than I am, so.
But I really feel like that Seishizo got the opportunity to at least take out one unit before Neem can do anything here.
Alright, use the third skill from Tiana.
Cleanses everything. Does he go for the stun?
Second skill. Gets stun on 3 of them. Alright, that is.
Does he land the bomb? This is key. He lands the bomb.
He lands it. Can he get the stun or kill? He gets the stun. Alright, that is pretty key. That is pretty key. So
he doesn't have to go for Fran here. That Tiana can
just first skill Fran. So,
that Tiana can finish it up. Can he second skill?
Let's see the damage.
8k. That's more than enough.
Is that a crit damage, Tiana? It felt pretty heavy with the damage.
I think a crit damage would have done a bit more on a death rate, a broken unit.
You're more familiar too with Tiana. So.
The question is, can he kill? Yeah, he's gonna kill that further hill here with the monkey.
Yeah. So if this Rocky is on Despair build and he gets 3 Despair procs, could be a good thing. Doesn't land a stun.
Doesn't land a single stun. Doesn't land the strip from the monkey.
Alright, so goes to the Soul Crusher. Is this a violent Rocky maybe? No.
I'm not sure. He lands the bomb on that Rocky. He can just focus some damage on that Molong, trying to kill it.
Alright. Seems to be game for Stacy. Since he has the bomb on the Rocky.
Let's fire proc. Doesn't land a single stun again. It's
pretty sure that bomb will kill the Rocky.
Yeah.
With that.
Very solid player. Yeah.
Very solid player. Very controlled. Like he knew exactly what he had to bring in. Seishizu. Very well played. Very well played from Seishizu's side. He knew exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, it's one of the core comps he uses a lot with Sierra, Gianna, Tiana +2. And he just puts in the Vanessa, so Neem wouldn't be able to pick her. He has the speed lead, so he has double speed lead. He has Gianna to do strips and stuns and bombs. He has the Tiana to get turn 1 and basically empowers the rest of the team. And then that monkey is just there to do some extra stuns.
We're most likely gonna see, as we said, like the Gianna is pretty hectic to even deal with. So I'm pretty sure Neem will change up the ban phase. It's gonna ban the Gianna.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised he went for the Hathor ban on the first game instead of the Gianna ban. Which means that basically, if there is a deciding match, there's going to be a third match that Sei is going to have that Gianna again, and as he banned it in the first match, he's probably going to have to ban it in the third match again, which gives Seishizo a bit small advantage in that match.
I mean, like sometimes you just feel that you can deal with it. Like sometimes you think you're so confident in your balls, you might actually be able to deal with it. But it's not always the case. So, like as we said from the beginning, like nerves comes into play. Like sometimes you just don't like. Either you're overconfident or you just don't feel confident enough to have the Hathor in the because Hathor is it's just a disgusting unit to face. It's really hard to face. It's pretty she has so much in her kit. She has the leader skill with the resistance. She has the third skill with which sleep everybody 100% to the target, and increase ATB and like strip and sleep with it. So it's pretty hard to deal with.
Let's see the pre-bans though, because Gimbo probably wants to play his Genny Hathor comp. Seishizu might be like, okay, I'm just gonna ban your Hathor this time. There it is.
There it is.
Hathor Gianna ban here. First picks on Neem's side. He will probably steal that Fran or Vanessa.
Gonna probably be a Fran.
Vanessa, there it is.
I've 0 out of 2 on the prediction. All right. Can I turn this around? All right.
You can predict 2 right now.
That
will be a bit more hard.
It's a lot. All right.
Countering
Sierra and
Sierra for the hill. No strange pick and bans up to now.
I mean, can it be a Fran and maybe Ganymede? Okay, I just got one. Let's go.
50% right.
50%.
Fran Perna.
Okay, your turn. What do you think Seishizu is gonna predict something?
Aegir and Okeanos.
Aegir Okeanos, alright. So
he's pretty much counter picking there on Neem's side. How is Neem gonna respond to that though? You know he can pick the Genny late on, since Seishizu doesn't have it.
Yeah, and Seishizu hasn't played any right now, so both of them only Seishizu has a strip.
Ooh, that was a very last minute pick on that Tessarion there.
Yeah. So what Neem has to do right now, if Seishizu goes with immunity right now, he has to ban it. He has to ban the immunity.
So do we see an Amelia here? He's taking his time.
He's taking his time.
There's Amelia.
There we go. Yeah, so that's a first pick for Neem. And I'm guessing, what do you think? They will probably Seishizu will probably ban either Fran or Vanessa.
Yeah, or he just might go for the ban on Perna or Tessarion to stop damage, and if he kills the other damage dealer.
Yeah. Let's see. Goes for the Fran.
Goes for the Fran.
Okay. 50% correction. I mean, 50% correct. All right.
Oh, you're right. Neem has to force ban that.
Yeah.
That Amelia. So now probably on Sai side we're gonna see an Okeanos strip and reset on that Vanessa.
Probably go for the Ganny.
Goes for the Ganny, yeah.
I mean, it's probably just gonna, with the Aegir, gonna focus down the Vanessa. And then to follow up. Is he gonna strip?
He gets a strip.
Strips and gets the decrease. Pretty nice.
Gets the fire proc.
Branding? No branding.
No branding. But that bomb might be enough.
Oh my god. Again. Oh man, this feels so bad. Just feels so bad.
I mean, like, she's a must-have nightmares on bombing Vanessa's after this tournament.
Yes. Alright. Oh, okay. That is oh, okay. That the Verd is dead.
On the other side, that Tessarion just gets the fire proc, gets the death break, can finish it off. Gets another fire proc on that Vanessa.
Sierra, maybe? Exactly. She doesn't have the bomb ups. Well, unless she procs when she doesn't. So
proc out of it.
that Tessarian is going to maximize his damage towards the Sierra. So
Exactly.
let's see how much damage.
Can he kill?
Is he going to proc? No.
11k only. It feels like it's a more of a tanky Tessarian.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Tessarian. I mean, yeah, they haven't focused on Tessarian, but it's pretty, maybe high accuracy. Okay.
Gets the cooldown reduction on Perna.
Yeah.
Can he kill it here? Does not get killed.
Okay. So ventilate. I mean, he's gonna. Yeah.
Oh, and he procs again, finishes off that Sierra there.
Still, I mean, Aegir can still do some hefty stuff. But Yanni still has the third skill up.
Yeah, he's just gonna reset that Okeano, stop the stun.
Yeah.
Resets all the attack bars.
Yeah, I mean, still, gets a proc.
That Perna procs again. This.
Yeah. So let's see some Aegir stuff.
The Aegir has to kill here, otherwise Genny can just use it again.
Perna is gone, so now he just has to focus down the Zarian, and it's gonna be like,
he can actually solo this.
yeah, of course. I mean, it's Aegir. He has self-sustain. He has a lot of damage. It's a lot in his kit. So I think, to be honest,
he's gonna do it, right?
I think he's gonna do it.
He is gonna do it.
God. He got it. Okay.
Gets the fire proc, kills that Tessarian.
I don't think Yanni can do unless it's crit damage Yanni. Oh my god.
Man.
Alright.
That Aegir got so many turns there.
Yeah. So Aegir just soloed 3 of his units. I mean, not yet, but potentially gonna kill 3 of his units. Let's see.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, alright. Aegir.
Aegir's gonna do it. 3 versus 1.
Okay, Aegir just almost soloed completely his whole team. 3 of his units. That's oh man, Pepe hands, guys, Pepe hands.
This is just crazy. Killing that Perna, killing that Tessarian, and now just destroying that Genny meat and getting Seishizo the win.
That Aegir. Well played, Seishizu. Well played. You're gonna face Ismo, and of course, Neem is. In this case, Neem has played really well. Fortunately, he out of the lower bracket right now. He's out of the tournament as well. But still, really.
Yeah, it's already an accomplishment to be here, right? Being one of the top 16 players to compete.
If I'm not there and you're not there, I mean, of course they're better than us.
Of course. Sadly, yeah, he is out of the tournament by now, and Seishizo is gonna face Ismo for a spot in the European finals. Man, that Aegir. I mean, they both got a nightmare from this match. Seishizo will never want to bomb any Vanessa again, and the game doesn't want to face any Aegir anymore.
I mean, that's why I've put a lot of emphasis on my Aegir. My Aegir has a lot of, probably my best kind of damage dealing Envire set with, really fast. That's why I've put a lot of love into my Aegir, because he can do clutch stuff like that.
But did you ever see him do this?
I've seen him do that. And that's why what I expected. Because I wasn't really, into the game, even though it was only Aegir solo, I was still like, oh, yeah, we're probably gonna see Aegir solo. We're probably gonna see Aegir solo. I just didn't say it. But when the Perna died, it's gonna be an Aegir solo.
Yeah. When the Perna died, it was over. But at that moment, I still felt like, okay, the Perna was reset by Genny. He had another life. Genny is gonna be able to get enough turns to just reset Perna again, or they can do enough damage to that Aegir before he can actually have the damage to pull it off. But as soon as that Perna went down, it was like, it's gonna be Aegir.
This fight was pretty equal. It's just that AJ just went ham. So hats off to Neem.
And that's exactly what Seishizo needed. Like, he was a bit unlucky at the start, Neem, getting the fire procs at the beginning, getting the Tesari on fire proc, getting the fire proc on the Vanessa, getting the fire proc on the Perna. Gave him the edge, and the only thing that could save him was Aegir. And it did. Yeah. And in what kind of way?
That was a really good fight. Hats off to both of them. Hats off to both.
Exactly.
All right. So there we go. Neem is out of the tournament. And to follow that up, we have Ismo versus Seishizu. Can go either way. I feel like Ismo is the type of player that wants to get the... And I'm guessing Seishizu is going to adjust to that and try to take that away from him.
Exactly. But we've seen now, Ismo is quite good at the pick and ban phase. He doesn't have any special line dark units, but he uses all the elemental net 5s just to counter people. Like, he's picking different units. He's really playing on the counter on the enemy instead of having his own team and forcing the other opponents to counter them.
Yeah, he puts a lot of emphasis on how to draft.
Exactly, and I mean, Seishizo's comps, they are known by most people since he's so high up in the rankings. So he must have a game plan to counter him.
Oh, I mean, it's a reason. There is a reason for him to be that high. Like, it's not like he's carried by his team. He is actually a really well-known drafter. He knows how to draft. So, and from what we've seen from Ismo, he's also a really good drafter. So it's gonna be like, when it comes to drafting, I guess pick and ban phase, I guess they're both equal.
We see two of them. They are also both heavy Sierra users.
Oh, that's true.
So who's gonna get the Sierra in these games?
I mean, depends. Like, I guess if Seishizu is not the one, if Seishizu is not the first picker, he's probably gonna ban the Sierra from against Ismo.
Yeah.
Like the pre-ban. So look at them.
Look at them, yeah.
Look at them. Oracles.
Yeah. Them oracles. It's just gonna be... I think Seishizo is pretty sure he's gonna pre-ban on that Sierra if he doesn't have the first pick, but who is Ismo gonna pre-ban? Is he gonna go for a pre-ban on the first game for the Gianna? Or he's gonna be like, okay, I know how to counter you, let that Gianna go through. If you don't have any will, and you have the CC, you have the monkeys, the fire monkey, for example, you can actually counter Gianna. You can let it through.
You don't really always have to ban Gianna. I mean, Gianna is a well-rounded unit. You can do a lot with her. Like, you can strip. She can go first and strip. Just clean. Can almost be used as a Tiana with a stun addition, with a stun added to that cleanse or to that strip. But Ismo, if he plays like a really fast, gonna play a fast play style, I don't think Gianna is gonna be an issue for him.
Yeah, but on the other side, if he bans that Gianna on a first pick of Seishizo, then Seishizo is gonna first pick the Sierra there. And then he's basically countering Ismo because Ismo likes to play with Sierra as well. And I just had a little birdie telling me Seishizo is gonna get first pick in the first match. So I'm curious to see what he's gonna ban. But if he does not ban the Sierra, he cannot pick the Sierra, then Seishizo is gonna go with Hathor. So you're gonna have to stop that CC. And we have seen him do that successfully. So maybe he's gonna force Seishizo into going to a CC play and trying to counter that.
Let's say, so your prediction for Seishizu in this case, he would ban pre-ban would be the Sierra for him, and he's gonna first pick Hathor. That's what you're saying.
No. I think the first match, since he has the first pick, he's gonna...
Oh, that's... Yeah.
He's not gonna pre-ban the Sierra. He's just gonna first pick that Sierra if it's not pre-banned by Ismo. I'm not sure what he's gonna pre-ban though. He might pre-ban Josephine or something, just to to stop that cleave. Sorry, to stop that CC.
Yeah.
Anti-CC.
All right. Are we gonna have a fast pre-ban phase, or are they already?
I mean, like, they should be prepared, right? They know what's gonna be happening in the first match.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's just see what they're gonna ban. Like, your prediction. Let's see. It's gonna be all right. Gianna from Isma's side and Daphne. All right.
And then we're gonna see our first pick Sierra.
I'm so like hoping that you're wrong. I'm so hoping that you're wrong. Oh,
I'm not.
All right. Ismo with the Fran. Fran and what?
Vanessa?
I don't think Ismo has a Vanessa. I don't think he has a Vanessa. So maybe something that gives him the first. I don't think it's gonna be easy for him to get the.
Yeah, he doesn't know himself.
Yeah.
He wasn't sure. I think that was just like a panic pick. Like, okay, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I just picked the Josephine. It will always be a strong pick.
Mm-hmm. And there we go, Bulwark and Adria. I'm probably gonna see a Amelia from Seishizu. I don't think. As I say, I don't think Ismo has the Amelia, and I think Seishizu knows that.
Ismo going to counter with Edna, and
that's a good counter. I mean, Edna is a really good unit.
I think it's the first time we're seeing Edna, right?
Yeah, we've only seen Rocky.
Going for the
Tyrannus. Okay.
Tyrannus.
I mean, that's not bad at all. This is some kind of this is a really heavy counter pick versus Seishizu. So what are we gonna see from Sei? We're gonna see is it still gonna go with Amelia versus double wind?
Diana.
Right.
So Ismo, I feel like he really needs to bring some damage here, otherwise that Edna is going to be banned.
I mean, have you seen Tyrannus? Have you seen how Tyrannus deal like the second skill? That's enough damage.
Yeah, but on the other side, Shisho will have the control to control him.
I think Josephine and Triana plus Fran is enough to control is enough to anti-CC the Hathor. So I'm guessing maybe.
I'm guessing
like it's
on Ismo's side, he's probably gonna ban that Diana.
Yeah.
Bans the Diana and the Edna.
And he bans the Edna. All right. So no defense break from Ismo's side, and no defense break from. I mean, Seishizu didn't really draft a defense breaker, but he has something that doesn't need defense break, and that is the Sierra.
Exactly. But is he gonna land the bombs this time? Because he's.
Well, we'll just have to see. I mean, there is no Vanessa drafted. Probably can land a bomb, right?
Yeah, the last one.
Goes with resistance lead. Seishizu doesn't want to get stunned by that, and provoked by the stunned or provoked from Josephine.
Exactly. I'm just not sure if the damage on Ismo's side is going to be enough to stop the sustain that Bulwark can bring on Seishizu's side. He's going to provoke. He went for a provoke on Bulwark.
I'm just really excited.
He got the stun.
Gets the stun. Wonder. Oh.
Aegir Fire proc.
Imagine if this Bulwark is on Violent. That would just surprise Ismo so much.
Exactly.
I'm just really excited to see how without defense break. Alright, is he gonna stun
He detonates the bomb, but he kinda has to there, otherwise that Fran just doesn't cleanse.
Can he get some provokes? He has to use the third skill and put it on.
Exactly.
Doesn't go for that. 9k. Okay, that's not bad. But
Seishizu continues to target that Josephine.
He probably didn't want to use the Tyrannis third skill, basically just because of the HP.
Exactly.
So,
19k HP of that Josephine. Tries to... Can he kill here? Ooh, he didn't kill. He didn't even proc the passive on Triana.
he has to. It feels like Ismo hasn't decided a target yet.
Exactly, it's just switching, and
Yeah.
and this
It's really hard to deal with the Bulwark, considering you have 4 units that actually buffs you up.
yeah.
So the Bulwark will almost always have a 5 stack. So we'll probably put the bomb on something else.
Still doesn't kill. Just kill now. Soul protection brings him back.
Doesn't have the cleanse up. Gets the proc.
Ooh, he procs, but
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So Bulwark resisted the provoke and the trip.
exactly. But this Hathor is gonna go for a full sleep right now.
Doesn't land on Triana, and Triana has her heal up as well.
Well, he's just literally just. Triana's passive is not up yet, so he's just literally 1 hit away from killing the.
And gets the proc. All right. There we go.
Gets the proc, but otherwise Sierra would have finished it there. And it's kind of happening what we're afraid of, right?
Yeah.
There's not enough damage on Ismo to go through that Bulwark.
Let's see how much damage that does. 16k. I'm pretty sure this Triana is gonna die from bomb, and Triana still has his third skill up, but having to revive, it has 2 potential units to revive. It's gonna be hard to know which one to. I'm guessing he's gonna revive the Triana. Oh, he doesn't have. Okay.
He doesn't have a revive, and that Bulwark it's just healing too much.
I have to keep track of it. All right. Let's see how much damage that can do.
Can he kill there? Gets 13k. He's going for the bomb here.
He has the detonate.
He kills him. Now he has to make the choice. Do I go for Fran or do I keep...
He has to go for that.
Can he kill here?
Proc? No.
No, Sierra didn't proc, so there's no bomb yet.
Personally, I don't like reviving and bear form because you don't get the defense buff.
Yeah, but Fran can just heal up right now. Give the immunity.
But Bulwark will get a full stack.
Yeah, but they're all full health anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just goes for a simple turn 1. Can he kill here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he kills.
Alright, can we get some Josephine action? Maybe Josephine carry?
Goes for the sleep here.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard for Ismo to deal with what Seishizu has on the table.
Exactly, just bombs a friend there.
Yeah.
Gets another proc on that Sierra. He gets a stun there.
And the friend is dead. Alright.
But now there's no healing anymore on this one side. I don't see him returning from that.
Yeah. Looks to be a game 1 for Seishizu.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that damage was just not enough on this one side to really do something about it, and Seishizu could just wait until that Bulwark gets its stacks and heal up, and then just.
The main problem for in this case Ismo he targeted like he didn't have a focused target.
Yeah, at the beginning he was continuously switching units.
Yeah. When you have a team like that, you have to set a target and just go with that. Considering you don't have, because as you said, he didn't have enough damage to just pick everybody, you know.
But on the other side, I don't think it mattered that much at the beginning, anyways, because that Bulwark would have held up. It just heals up everybody on Seishizu's side, anyways.
So game 1 goes to Seishizu. This time it will be Ismo's first pick. And probably gonna Like, what do you think? Do you think Seishizu is gonna ban the Sierra?
It's gonna be pre-ban on Sierra for sure.
Pre-ban on Sierra, yeah.
And then Seishizu has the Gianna this match. So probably we're gonna see some anti-CC team.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm gonna try to predict. Okay.
Okay.
Ismo is gonna ban Vanessa.
Yeah, that could be a good pre-ban.
Yeah.
Either the Vanessa or the Hathor, I think.
Like. Okay, let's say this. You go Hathor, I go Vanessa.
I think Vanessa is a better choice, though. Okay, let's do it. But I think Vanessa is the better choice here, since if he bans the Hathor, it means he can't really go full anti-CC. And if he does not ban the Hathor and pre-bans the Vanessa, he's basically saying, okay, Seishizo, come at me with your CC. I'm gonna let that Hathor through.
But Ismo has no trouble facing CC teams. So
exactly. So that's why I think he's gonna go for that route. On the other side, Seishizo, he's gonna have the Gianna this game. He might go with some random draft that we haven't seen before.
So I'm predicting. Also, like I feel like comfortable enough to predict who's gonna play. Like at least the two anti-CC. If Seishizu is going to go the CC route, I'm not sure if Ismo has a Juno, but we might see a Juno in his draft. We might see a Rakuni.
Didn't we see the Juno on his first match? The Juno, Rakuni, Fire Monkey, Josephine.
Was it Juno, Rakuni, Fire Monkey?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Juno got banned, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So yeah, we're probably gonna see Juno, Rakuni, Fire Monkey this time.
Exactly.
So, and he has Josephine as well. So.
Yeah, Seishizo just actually on a very comfortable spot here. He's on match point. He's gonna have his most loved Gianna. There it is.
Goes for the Bulwark ban. Bulwark ban. Now I can't predict what Ismo's going to do. I can't predict it. All right. So as we predicted, Seishizu bans this.
Exactly. Goes for the first pick on Fran.
And Seishizu doesn't really have to pick the Gianna right now. He can just last pick the Gianna.
Exactly.
But he goes first pick Gianna.
Well, on the other side, he knows he's going to use her anyways in any kind of theme. So he can see two more picks from Ismo to decide which way he's going.
Oh. So, I'm pretty sure Ismo is pretty confident against a CC team. So
there he goes.
And there we go. Rakuni. Are we going to see a Juno Fire Monkey? Probably not going to see a Fire Monkey.
We might.
Right?
It feels like Ismo is going like full anti-CC.
I want to win this prediction, even though there's no competition between us. Yeah, I just want to.
But I know Seishizo's box very well, but I literally have no idea what he's going to pick here.
Ager Samath. All right.
Pisama is actually quite strong. In a lot of games, people tend to leave her as last, and then the attack power just went up, and she dies, she gets the reset, comes back, does a lot of damage, and especially if it's on Nemesis, can get a turn directly again, do another AoE attack, reset everything, get some stuns out there.
Daphne's last pick. All right. So Shizu can just comfortably, honestly, just pick a water unit, like maybe Shihu, and just ban the Ethna.
Exactly.
Goes with the Tiana.
Goes to the Tiana.
Most likely, yeah, because pretty sure Seishizu is gonna outspeed Ismo. So picking the Tiana will just confirm that he will get the first turn.
Yeah, exactly. So he's most likely gonna ban either Josephine or Rakuni. I think it's gonna be a Josephine ban here.
Yeah, considering he has the Ager and Math that can actually just deal damage to the Kuni. Okay, he just has some Math in this case.
Exactly, but what he can do, he can go for the sleep, and then he can just bomb the other unit and let Pisama go single target on that Rakuni and target it.
it's just gonna focus target on the Rakuni,
Yeah.
so that Rakuni doesn't cleanse anyone else.
Exactly. And meanwhile, he can just bomb with the Sierra, do damage on Rakuni.
So the control seems to be in favor of Seishizu. We'll just have to see if RNG, if RNG can benefit Ismo.
Exactly. He's actually faster with his Gianna than the Tiana.
I did not expect. I guess it's because of the not speed tune to the Sonat.
That could be possibly it, yeah. Does he get the full sleep here? He gets the full sleep, and that's very key. And now he can just target that Rakuni.
Yeah, he just target it, yeah. Gets the stun, doesn't matter.
Exactly. Can he get death break? No death break there.
And this Samath is pretty fast. But yeah, he has a speed lead, so
As he go, he goes to heal himself.
but that Rakuni is pretty tanky.
No fire procs there.
Maybe put a bomb on Ethna.
Exactly. Just go save for second skill, sleep the deafness? Or just leave it and use Pyjama's second skill.
Gets a proc, alright. Can Rakuni proc?
He needed that proc there so he could gift
he
it.
really needed it.
He still goes for the reset.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't want the deafness to get a skill.
Exactly, it actually paid off because the deafness got reset. Gets a shatter, gets a turn, but this bomb does not stun.
Yeah.
Can he kill here? No, he doesn't kill. And now Tiana can just cleanse it off.
Alright.
I hate to admit it already, but
it looks to be game in favor of Seishizu. I mean, it was pretty cleanly handled. Even though Esmo really did some great counter picks.
Exactly, but that Pisama was a very nice pick. Just made sure you get the turn one, and you can see the damage from Pisama.
So it looks to be unless Rakuni can.
Unless Rakuni can pull off an Aegir.
I mean, unless Rakuni can show us why he should not get fed to the Vampire Lord.
He's showing some magic here.
But it's pretty hard to deal with. Like if Samath wasn't in this right now,
yeah,
I think that Rakuni could have actually carried versus a Tiana and Gianna.
Exactly, but
like Rakuni is trying to show off why he should not get fed to the Vampire Lord.
I mean, Isma doesn't have anything to lose anyway, so I would do the same.
You should never give up to him.
Never give up.
Does not crit, but this should be enough.
Oh, the bomb is still there.
But the bomb is
It's glanced out. That Rakuni is still alive.
Yeah, this is
still fighting and strong.
All right. Well, Rakuni really does not want to get fed.
Don't feed me to the vampire.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, just the attack power going up. At one moment, it's that Pisama is gonna 1v1 that Rakuni.
There we go. Seishizu gonna continue towards Europe Cup. I mean, and clean sweeps this fight as well.
Yeah, it was very well played. I think the last match from Seishizu. He just in both games he outpicked Ismo there. Which we have seen is quite hard because Ismo has been very strong on the counter picks in the previous matches.
I'm pretty sure if you would ask Seishizu, like, who do you think counterpicked you the most? I would probably, like, with confidence say that he thinks it might be Ismo in this case. I mean, Ismo is he was really strong in this match.
Exactly. And yeah, that first match, Seishizu versus Lucky Q, it was Lucky kind of got his name a bit with all the bombs that didn't land. That gave him a huge advantage, which he, in this case, Seishizu couldn't recover from. And same with Ismo, the first match, he just completely counterpicked Neem there. He knew his comps, he knew how to stop that, he knew how to counter it, and got the clean sweep there.
It was.
No, definitely well played. Congratulations to Shizhizo going to the European finals.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that was a really nice fight. I think every fight in this game was pretty fine. Like I like it. And we got to see more meta this group stage.
Exactly, and we actually saw the first. We have the first non-French finalist.
Oh yeah,
he is there. I think it was a bit like we expected, right? Like a bit like last week, we knew Lucky Q and Seishizo they were the ones to beat. Ismo or either Ismo or Neem, they had a tough fight, winning from one of them, and yeah, basically it happened, right?
I mean, I think like I'm not sure if I asked you during the stream or was it outside of the stream. Who do you think will through? And I think you actually said the two favorites would be Seishizu and Lucky Q, and there you go.
Yeah, there they are. But that's also based on the track record. Lucky Q is already there in G3 for seasons. Like I've seen him there since season 3. Maybe he was already there before that, and I just didn't pay attention to him. But he's already been there, always in G3, always high up in the top 100, always getting there.
And there we go with the banner.
Exactly, and Seishizo just being up there the last seasons. Last year was maybe just a bit too early for the European finals when he wasn't completely ready maybe. But this year he's going strong. And I think we have two very strong players going to the European finals.
I mean, he said it himself. Like he really scrimmed for this opportunity.
Yeah.
Like he has really trained hard for it. And it's well deserved. And I mean, like you wouldn't play. I mean, I don't know. Like personally, I play a lot of RTA, so I complete all of my wings and more. Like I play more wings than usual. So, in this case, Seishizu does the same, and it paid off. Like he really worked hard for this, and well deserved.
But I think in general, in most tournaments, we really see that playing a lot of wings really pays off, especially during the tournaments. Like, for example, the first tournament we've seen Capson. Capson he played every single wing at that moment, from the beta to the first season, second season.
And here we go with the codes, guys. Do not forget, codes will be in chat. Type the code in your Android device. Click the link in your iOS device.
Exactly.
Be sure to get that code. Also, don't forget to. This is basically just to remind myself. Don't forget to sign up for that raffle. You only need to do it once.
Exactly. Sign up for the raffle. Use the code. Get that mystical scroll. Get yourself a net 5 then in there. And just make sure you don't miss it. I think the raffle is closed quite quickly after the stream. The codes are there a bit longer, but just don't take any risk. Just use it directly. So what do you think? The next group stage, Group C, we will be seeing Darkroid, Blue.
It's gonna be Darkroid, Blue,
Velipity,
Sweden, Velipity, and Boss.
I smelled some Sweden love there. Home country love there.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, I mean, I've met Blue, so and he's a bit trolly. You can say that, like, but he's a really confident player. So, I have a lot of. I'm guessing he's gonna do pretty well. But exactly. I think every single one of these players are really strong. I know all of them. Darkroid is a really strong player. Blue is a really strong player. Blue is from Global though, and the rest are from
European server. Exactly.
Yeah. And,
the next group is going to be very hard to guess. I mean, I think probably based on that track record, Darkroid, Blue, Velipity have a slight advantage on Baus, but they're all G3 players. They know how to play. It's going to be.
I mean, it's pretty equal. I mean, as we said this time, it's 50-50 for everybody. It's going to be, like, for sure, 50-50 for everybody for the Group C. Everybody equally strong. I know Boss plays twins. So I'm pretty glad to see twins again. Hopefully he hasn't changed much of his drafting. I want to see twins. I'm always
Yeah, I hope to see twins there. I know he uses a lot, but of course, everybody knows that. So, and in this kind of stages, it's quite hard to successfully pull off the twins.
Yeah.
Due to the pre-ban, people know it already. They're not gonna leave the twins out there usually. And we've seen it happen once against Shen in the first round in Group A, and those twins got through and they literally destroyed everything.
Yeah. So I'm really hyped for Group C. I am really hyped for Group C. Honestly, I've been hyped for every group. Pretty, like really nice players. Everybody's pretty strong. But Group C is something else. We have Sweden representing.
Exactly. So from this point, I really want to congratulate on all the players who competed at such a high level, and especially the players who managed to grab their ticket to the European finals. Mm-hmm. Right now, Group A and B they are done, which means we're halfway through the qualifiers to the European finals, which will be in Paris on 7 September 2019. There we will find out the 2 European players who managed to get their hands on a spot to the World Finals on 26 October in 2019. And already based on the lineup that we had this year, it's way bigger than way stronger than we have ever had before. Mm-hmm. I don't dare to guess on that. Also, of course, the World Finals will be in Paris again, and there you will be able to join the audience live. To do that, you need to apply for tickets, and how to do that, links and everything, they will be on the social media channels from Summoner's Make sure to follow them so you can grab your hands on one of those tickets. And of course, we will be back in 2 weeks. 3rd of August, we will be back with Group C, where we will see Darkroyd, Blue, Boss, and Philippity. I probably mispronounced that, sorry. Fight for the spot in the European finals. And I think for now, we would like to thank everybody for watching, spending your time, your Saturday afternoon with us. Make sure you quickly sign up for the raffle before it's closed, and we really hope to see you again in 2 weeks.
We have to emphasize, do not forget the codes. Codes, raffle. It's for me. It's for myself.
Exactly. I'm gonna do it right now. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
And see you again in 2 weeks.